Hey everyone, it's Ken and Andrea here from Northern Viking Explorer. We are headed to the port of Long Beach to head out on a 7-night Mexican Riviera Cruise on the Carnival Firenze.
We will be stopping in Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, and Cabo San Lucas.
It's going to be an amazing week, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the adventure. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Our hotel was about 20 minutes outside of Long Beach. We just need to head to downtown Long Beach to Avis to return our rental car. Then we'll take a Lyft or an Uber over to the cruise port. Dropped off the car and our Lyft will be here in about 5 minutes. So we'll be off to the port really quick. So there was a traffic jam to get into the port, which we've seen before. So we just had our driver drop us off here at the corner of Harbor Plaza and Harbor Scenic Drive at the Harry Bridges Memorial Park. It's about a 10-minute walk over to the port, but there was an accident and it was just a traffic jam. There she is, the Carnival Firenze, right next to the Queen Mary. Woo-hoo! Drop off our bags.
Yeah, it's cruise time.
We'll drop off our suitcases here with the porters by the racks and we'll head across the street. Now conveniently, if you do need restrooms, they're in the building off to the right. We've got the Queen Mary there off to the left. Now we do have a 10 a.m. arrival appointment and it's 9:45 and it looks like they're already letting people into the terminal. So we're gonna head on in through security.
Now, we went through security by 9:50. It was really quick. And they began boarding the ship at 10:45 for Diamond, then Faster to the Fun at 10:48, and Group A's at 10:49.
Carnival Firenze. You excited?
I'm very excited.
Ooh.
I've been looking forward to this.
This is gonna be wonderful. Carnival Firenze. We're entering the ship on deck 3 in the Piazza or atrium area, right by the bar. Really neat blue sky in here. And we'll head up the glass staircase. I love the fun little lion in the middle of the bar. Very Italian feeling in here with all the pillars and the gold. Let's get our muster drill out of the way.
We'll do it right away.
A5 in the Teatro Rosso theater. Just waiting for our demonstration, but this is a really
It's a beautiful
cool
here.
theater.
In the unlikely case of an emergency, you're gonna hear on the PA system of the ship an alarm.
Done and done.
I know, it's not even 11:15 and we're done muster. On our first day, we like to walk around and get familiar with the ship. Our first stop is the Heroes Tribute Bar. This is a space to honor the armed service personnel and their families. Everyone is welcome here.
They've got several large TVs that are commonly showing sporting events and different displays honoring the American heroes. Let's check out the Michelangelo restaurant, which is one of the main dining rooms here on the Carnival Firenze. It's located at the aft of the ship on decks 3 and 4. There's quite a large open area in the middle with lots of kind of marble finish and beautiful chandeliers. You can also walk down the side all the way to the back where you'll find glass overlooking the ocean.
This reminds me of a grand hall with the big chandeliers and the beautiful staircase and the statue of David with the perfectly placed leaf.
On deck 5, you'll also find the Tuscan Lounge, which has a dance floor, a stage. This is a great spot if you want to come do some trivia, listen to music, or just enjoy some of the events on the ship.
And if you're looking for a snack, they also have the empanada pies that you can purchase here.
That's a really cool video screen.
Really, yeah. There's a lot of light in here. This ship is so beautiful. It's very elegant.
Let's head outside. I really like those bright yellow loungers, but up here on deck 12 you're also going to find Carnival WaterWorks. And water slides, that looks like a lot of fun. Andrea, look at this.
What's that?
We've got the retractable pool cover, which is really nice if the weather gets bad. We've got the Queen Mary over there, downtown Long Beach. And then the Carnival building where the Spruce Goose used to live. And then all the container ports back here. We've got the high ropes course here. That's a big sports court.
Yeah.
Nice and big.
There's an outdoor foosball table just off the running track on deck 12, which overlooks the Versilla pool.
That looks like a beautiful pool and hot tubs down there. We've got Long Beach off in the distance, but I think we're gonna head down to deck 5 and go get some lunch. Lunchtime?
Absolutely, I'm so hungry.
La Strada Grill out here. The La Strada Grill is located outside on deck 5. This was a complimentary restaurant that was open for lunch on embarkation day and sea days. They had great options here, different salads including potato and pickle, the Italian farm salad, they had the meatball hoagie, pork porchetta, slow cooked chicken, mac and cheese, baked beans, buttered corn, panzanella, Caesar salad, and more.
I'm so excited. There was so many delicious options, from a meatball sandwich, barbecue chicken, macaroni Caesar salad, tons of stuff.
So many different things. And it's packed up in the buffet and actually pretty quiet down here.
Yeah, we're deck 5?
Yeah, outside on deck 5.
That's how you know it's really good.
We're back up on the Lido deck by the Lido pool, just waiting for our room to be ready. This is a really cool place.
I really appreciate how it's different than other cruise ships we've been on. The one deck up from the pool is kind of closed in.
Yeah,
With little balconies.
and it's got little balconies overlooking the pool area, the stage, there's a fountain there. It's really quite beautiful out here.
A lot of little restaurants in this space. It's very well done.
It's 1:30 and our cabins are ready. We are cabin 10-223. Andrea, can you give us a tour of our cabin?
I'd love to. This is an inside cabin, cabin 10223 on the beautiful Carnival Firenze. Come on in.
Do you want to explain the bedding situation here?
Yes, it's currently set up as 2 twin beds. We did request it to be set up as 1 bed. I'm sure they can fix that though for us quickly.
So we'll show you what that looks like once it's fixed. But we'll jump into the side tables here.
I do like that each side comes with an end table with a door that closes so you can keep your personal items in there, and each side has a lamp.
Perfect, with a switch. I didn't see any plugs back here other than for these lights. I don't know if you can unplug them or not.
We'll keep looking. Now,
Swinging around.
I'm really excited about this TV. It's, you know, I shouldn't be excited about a TV, but it's a nice, decent sized TV for a
I'm
cabin.
guessing about a 40-inch there, so that's nice for the size of cabin. We've got a little countertop here. There is a plug over here. It's not the North American or your traditional European. It does say 220, so I'm not sure what countries use that. Maybe Italy.
Maybe.
We'll find out.
And then there's a small little cooler over here.
Perfect. Some shelving down below, open shelving.
Let's swing on over to the vanity though.
All right.
I do like that there is a light in the vanity, which helps if you're doing your makeup.
We'll have a look at the plugs here. So there's your traditional kind of European, it says 230 volt. We like to buy these adapters that give us an extra PD or USB-C port and USB-A port. So plug that in there, and we've got extra ports. If you want one of those, they're linked below. But we've also got 2 North American plugs, another mystery plug, maybe let us know, a high power USB-A and a regular USB-A. So there's a few different ports there.
Now I'll show you something that some of us like to know. Yes, there is a hairdryer. It is a built-in hairdryer. We'll see though how strong it is. For me, it's fine. If you got really thick hair, you might want to find something more powerful.
Is that a drawer there too, or is that? Oh. Nope.
No.
No.
But there is a garbage can down there.
All right. There's a garbage can and our carnival towels. These are the new style, the red and kind of gray rather than the blue. A little stool. Andrea, I do want you to check though. We've got these little magnets. They're hooks, and whether stuff is metal or not, so we can hang them.
No, not here.
That's wood. So yes.
That'll work there.
And the ceiling?
The ceiling is usually really strong. Yeah, it's got a good, strong. Yeah, definitely works up there.
So again, if you do want some of those, we'll link them below in the
They're
description.
super handy for keeping your cabin organized.
For sure.
There are 3 big hooks right here.
And I noticed there's one right here as well, right beside the temperature control.
Do we want to look in the cupboard or closet?
Yeah. So we've already got some bags
Stuff
in there.
here.
A smaller size closet. Lots of hangers though.
Lots of hangers. There is a full-length mirror.
And this side.
And then 3 drawers here and a safe.
Smaller safe, but it'll work.
That'll work.
Life jackets. Hopefully we don't need those.
Hopefully not. All right, let's check out this restroom.
Yay! I'm excited.
Yes, you love this. Oh, this is different. Look. Pull it open with your finger.
Just stick your finger through the hole.
No knob. All right. And you know what? I'm just over 5'11", and there's good clearance here. So if you're taller, you should be fine.
Let's have a look here.
There is only shower gel and shampoo. It's everything in one. So
all in one. 2 in 1, not even 3 in 1. So there's no. Anyway.
An adjustable shower head.
And then there's the faucet, a little soap dispenser or holder, and then your
Clothesline.
Perfect.
Which is good for wet swimsuits and whatnot. All right. And a toilet.
I'll let you step out.
Okay. This is tight.
We've got the cruise toilet.
Yep. Conveniently located by the sink. There's a couple cups in here. There is a plug here for an electric shaver there.
There's a little mirror behind you as well.
Yeah, which is good if you need a close-up.
And then this mirror looks like it's lit as well.
It is, it's nice. And then 3 more shelves on the other side too. This is different than most standard Carnival.
Yeah, it doesn't go
cabinets.
all the way across it, a little bit more Italian flair, we'll call it.
A little fancier.
And then some shelving on this side. And I did want to point out as well, there was some hooks up there.
That's good for hanging up your towels.
Mm-hmm.
Guest services must be really busy because I've been on hold for 10 minutes. I'm hoping they have a fan, so that's why I'm waiting, but they must be swamped. It took 20 minutes on hold, but they have a fan that we can borrow, so I'm really excited because that will help me sleep.
I appreciate that the fridge isn't already full of beverages, so we can load all our club sodas and Pepsis in there. The one nice thing about our cabin location is we can come outside here on deck 10 and stand at the front of the ship. There's some benches out here, and it's not very busy out here. A lot of people don't know about this area, or they'll call it the secret decks here on the Carnival Firenze. You can even go down there and stand on top of the bridge. So let's head on down to deck 9 and take a closer look. And off to the side, it looks like there's some loungers up here, but they're not set up. The life ring, and you can look all the way down the side of the ship.
Our room steward rearranged our beds without any issues. We now have a king-size bed.
Now the best part is we found 2 extra USB A ports over here. One's a high power and one's a regular one, and a light switch. for the main lights here in the room. That looks comfy. What do you think?
I think this looks like a great place to stay for a week. So I have a 28-inch suitcase and I'm going to attempt to put it under the bed. And it slides.
No problem at all.
No problem.
So suitcases fit under the bed here, which is super handy.
These are the new Carnival beach towels. They're now blue and red.
Or is that gray and red? Gray blue.
Gray blue. What do you think of them?
I like them.
I do like them too.
Rather than the bright blue ones, they're a little bit different. I think we might have to buy some.
We may.
It's sail away time. Let's go check out the party on the Lido. We just made reservations for the Michelangelo restaurant, and dinner starts at 5 on this ship, so we should be over there shortly.
So I'm trying to get ready quick, like really quick. It really has been a perfect day.
Mm-hmm.
I have enjoyed every bit of today.
Yeah.
Everything from the food, the entertainment, to the ship itself has all been really amazing.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful day. Let's just chat quickly about the sail away before we jump into dinner.
Now, I didn't notice when the ship left port.
No, there was no like shaking or rocking. We went up to the sail away party and I turned around and we were already sailing away. I didn't even notice. And our little paper said 4:30. That was probably 4:10. So
I'm always impressed when I don't feel the vibration or anything of the ship leaving. So
yeah.
I always think that's a really good thing.
Yeah, it was a beautiful sail away. It was sunny and hot out there. The blue sky, so it was gorgeous sailing out of Long Beach.
It is. And then there's the big party, of course, around the Lido. A lot of music and dancing.
Yeah.
It's always very exciting. Carnival does a really good job on their sail away party.
Yeah, no, they do a wonderful job. Probably the partiest sail away of any cruise line that we've sailed on.
Yeah, I would agree.
So
I would definitely agree.
So let's jump over to dinner. So
Yes.
we went to dinner in the Michelangelo main dining room.
Yes.
At the aft of the ship, I believe on decks 3 and 4.
I think so
It's
too.
a very Italian-inspired dining room.
Definitely.
Lots of cool chandeliers and statues, and it's really unique. Like there's closed off walls amongst it. Like it's not huge and open, but it is really big.
I think it makes it a little bit quieter in there, though. The fact that it's not a big open space. It doesn't have, well, no, the center is pretty grand in there.
It is, yeah.
It is
but
pretty
on
grand.
the sides, it's kind of got walls and stuff that close it off to help kind of maybe keep some of the sound down. It's really nice in there.
It is really nice.
But dinner was wonderful. We sat right by the window, and it was great.
And the staff there were excellent, super friendly, attentive. They were asking if we wanted more coffee, if we wanted more water, more bread coming around.
Yeah. And the other thing, we actually talked to the maitre d' when we left and asked about the rest of the week, and they said if they actually scheduled us at the same table for the rest of the week as long as we can come at 5 o'clock. So we're like, sure, we'd love to sit there by the window at 5 o'clock all week. So we're gonna try and make our way there for that time.
Yeah, I was really excited about that because I love the spot and I really appreciated our waiters.
Yeah, they were funny, they were attentive, it was really good.
It was really nice.
Yeah. So let's chat about what we had. There were some delicious treats tonight. So appetizers.
Yeah. Now, one thing I want to say though is there were some little Italian flags by some of the meals, and the names were very Italian.
Yeah.
But our waiter did inform us that it is the same as other meals you would get
with different carnival ships.
But they've just put in the Italian name for that food.
Well, because we were wondering, because there's a little flag next to it, but then it was the exact same thing we've had on other Carnival cruises, which was delicious food. I'm not saying that, but even the Caesar salad had a little Italian flag next to it. So anyway, we'll chat about what we had. You had something that you really enjoyed.
I love this. It was the roast duck roll, and it had rice, paper, scallions, and sweet garlic sauce that didn't say spicy, but it just had a little kick that, you know, made your mouth all warm. I loved it. And the flavor of the onions, like, I really enjoyed it.
And you hadn't had that before?
No, it's a cold appy, but it is really tasty.
Yeah.
Really good.
And I had the Caesar salad, which I enjoy. But I also had something, I've had this before. It's the crawfish strudel. So it's a little kind of baked crust strudel with fish and other ingredients. I don't know. It tastes really good. I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed that?
Yeah.
And it has a nice little dipping sauce
too. It does, yeah. Yeah, you've
I've
tried
had it in the past, yeah.
Yeah, and enjoyed it.
I definitely did. Now, my main entree.
Well, we both had the same thing.
So this is one of the entrees where they've put the name in Italian. So
yeah,
I'm gonna do my best here. Is the costine?
Maybe costine.
Costine, corte, brosate. Brosate.
Okay, so this is how I would say it. But one of us is, or both are probably wrong, I should say.
Yeah.
Costine, corte, brosate is how I would say it. But it's the 12-hour braised short ribs is what it is.
It came with mashed potatoes and green beans, and then a lot of gravy on it.
And the meat just falls apart. It was so delicious.
It was so tender and flavorful, and it's plated beautifully in a bowl.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
It was delish, yeah.
Oh, I have to say though too, the bread they brought out tonight was still warm. And it was like hot. I love that.
It was really good. And they offered us more if we did want it.
Yeah.
And then dessert. Dessert was good. I was actually hesitant to order it because I was scared that I wouldn't like it, but it was really good.
Very fresh and crisp. This again has an Italian name.
And we ordered it with ice cream. I can say that in English.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was it called?
Torta al arancia.
Okay, let me try it. Torta al.
Yeah.
Arancia. Okay.
I think. Okay, so what that was is described as a zesty orange cake with a hint of nutmeg. I didn't notice the nutmeg, but apparently a hint of nutmeg. It's a no sugar added. We were trying to figure this out because
it's sweet.
It's still sweet. So how does it not have added sugar? But anyways.
I said when they finish making it with all their sugar, then they don't add anymore. But
I don't know. It was really good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. And of course we had like our decaf coffee in the evening.
It had like drops of different, I don't know if it was meringue or different things on top. Yeah. It was.
And I think it was that orange flavor. It just made it really fresh. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah. So dinner was wonderful. Now, from there, we went back to our room and got changed. We wanted to go hot tubbing. We're going to let you in on a little secret. Do you want to share the secret?
Yeah. Just hope people aren't mad if I tell the secret. It's out on deck 5.
Yeah, so the Terrazza Moda is the area outside at the back of the ship on deck 5 that you pay a premium to get cabins and to be able to use those private hot tubs and deck chairs.
Yes, but the thing is, after 7 o'clock, they are open to
everyone.
Yeah, I'm not sure if kids were allowed in there.
Yeah.
But they were definitely open to all adults. You did have to walk through the Moda bar and lounge to get there, but it was quiet.
For the first 20 minutes or half an hour or so, there was nobody in the hot tub with us, and then some other people showed up who were doing the same thing as us. So we couldn't find this in any of the on-ship paperwork or app. We found it on the Carnival website ahead of time before we got on the ship.
Yeah.
And I actually asked the bartender, and he's like, yeah, at 7 o'clock, you're allowed to go out there and use those hot tubs. And then I believe it was open till 11 or midnight, quite late. So shh, don't tell anyone because it's quiet out there.
It's really nice.
Yeah,
really nice.
It was really nice. So secret tip for you for watching this long into the vlog. Yeah, so that was wonderful out there. And then we went back, got changed, and went out to the show. So this evening was the Welcome Aboard show. They did...
There's only one show tonight for the Welcome Aboard.
Well, they did bingo before that.
Yes,
so
yeah.
We did about 45 minutes or so in there, in the show. It was quite full.
Yeah, it started at 9:30, so it started a little later. We got there about 15 minutes before.
Yeah.
And I want to say most of the good seats were gone.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a lot of seats in there. The angles aren't super steep, so some of them had poles in front of them, and some of them it was a little harder to see. We sat kind of at the back, but it was still enjoyable. Lots of, actually kind of a lot of comedy stuff, not comedy show, but comedic things that I haven't seen before. We were laughing.
And you know, sometimes you think you've seen all the routines and you know what's coming. There was some new elements to this. And I was really laughing. Yeah. I quite enjoyed it.
I did too. And then from there, so they did stuff with kids, they did stuff with adults. And then the singing group on the ship came out and performed a few songs of upcoming shows throughout the week. It was really enjoyable. They did singing and dancing. And yeah, so I'm kind of give you a sample of what you're gonna experience through the week.
And as soon as that ended, we went straight out to the Piazza del Duomo.
The atrium.
The atrium, yes.
Yeah, so
where they were having Rock the Promenade was happening.
Yeah, on deck 3, so down by the bar. People were standing around on deck 4 and 5. This big kind of oval area. It's a really gorgeous atrium. It's got kind of a lion in the middle. The DJ's down on the one end, and Joey, our cruise director, he got up on the bar and was leading and dancing, and the fun squad was out there, and people were really getting into it. So it was a lot of fun out there.
It was, and it was easy to follow along dance moves if you wanted to join in the fun. Yeah,
so just been an awesome day here on the Carnival Firenze. That's how everyone is saying it here on the ship, Firenze. So we're gonna go with that. It's been a wonderful day. So
absolutely.
So if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on this 7-day adventure on this beautiful ship to Mexico. It's gonna be a great week. Thank you so much for watching. Any final thoughts?
No, it's a fabulous ship. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah, we're really enjoying ourselves. So we will see you tomorrow for our first sea day here on the Carnival Firenze. Good night, everyone, and take care. Hey everyone, welcome to day 2 of our 7-night Mexican cruise on the Carnival Firenze.
Today is our first full sea day, and this ship is beautiful and has lots of amenities, and we're excited to go explore and check some of them out today.
It's gonna be an amazing day here on the ship, but make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on this week's adventure. But let's go ahead and dive right into day 2, our sea day here on the Carnival Firenze. Well, it's an absolutely stunning day out there today. The sky is blue, we're sailing, and the pool, we stopped out by the back aft pool, and lots of people in the pool, lots of people sun tanning. There's even some loungers still available, especially one deck up from the pool, but there's spots available. It's really beautiful out there this morning.
It's busy, but there's still room if you want to go hang out there. It's really nice.
So we went to the sea day brunch in the Michelangelo main dining room at the back of the ship.
We were able to book it on the app. I don't know why it wasn't working at first, but it did show up. But however, we did talk to the maitre d', and we were able to get a seat again by the window. We love sitting by the window. And it's interesting because there's actually a lot of seats still available by the window. So I'm not sure their seating plan or how that works for them, but there was spots available.
Yeah, so it probably has to do with how many people are being served by each waiter there, but it was a wonderful breakfast. Let's quickly go through what we had. So breakfast appies.
They don't call them appies.
Well, I had a Danish. That's kind of appy-ish.
Oh, true. I had a croissant. It was, it was good. It was flaky. It wasn't, I'm still in search of the croissants, though, like we had in Quebec City. It wasn't like that, but it was still good. Mine was warm, though.
Okay, yeah. No, my Danish was good. It was an apple Danish. Maybe like that big. Not huge, but
Yeah.
there's so much food. It's perfect. We had coffee, and then they have complimentary orange juice if you want that. And then for our main courses, actually we had the yogurt parfait. Yeah.
Which is really good.
Lots of nuts.
Almost half of it is seeds and nuts.
Yeah, it's really good.
I enjoy it. It's really good. I have it almost every morning when I'm on Carnival. So
yeah. So my main course, I had the ham and cheese omelet with bacon, sausage, and hash browns. So kind of your typical breakfast.
And you have to order the sides. It doesn't automatically come with that.
Yeah, so you order the omelet and then you pick what sides you want. So it's delicious, kind of your typical breakfast.
And then I had the eggs Benedict with the ham. It was really good. And the egg yolks were still runny.
Just the way you like it. Yeah. The runny yolk that comes out.
It's okay. I love that. And the sauce was really good.
Yeah.
It was delicious. It did come with like hash browns that are cooked into like a tomato sauce. They're good, but as kind of full, and it's not the thing that excites me as much. So I just ate a little bit of them.
But it's still a wonderful day out there. So I think we're gonna go up and try out the high ropes course. Up, where is that? Up on deck 12 or 13 towards the midship. It's really high, so
I did see though it said that you need sleeves, so I'm not sure if this counts, so I'll have to change. You need closed-toed shoes and no dresses, so make sure we're ready.
Yeah, I said deck 13, but I don't think there's a deck 13 on this ship.
No,
from 12 to 14.
Yeah.
It's somewhere up there, way up top. So we're gonna go do that right now. The high ropes course can be accessed from the stairs here on deck 12, and it sits right above the mini golf course. It's quite a large ropes course, and there's 2 tracks around the entire perimeter.
You must be at least 48 inches to participate and under 300 pounds, wearing dry clothes. No swimwear, sleeveless tops, or skirts allowed. You also need closed-toed shoes with a back strap.
Ready?
We're ready.
Piece of cake. All right, I'm gonna do this. And don't forget to walk the plank down there.
Thanks.
One foot, no hands.
Honestly, this makes me nervous. Like this?
Yeah, like that. All right, my turn. Whoa. Ah. And now that's easy peasy. This one's tricky. This is a really nice high ropes course.
You know, and it's a good amount of time too. About one lap takes about 10 minutes.
Yeah. This one's
The scariest.
Are you not gonna, you have to go out and get a photo on the plank with the oh, where'd he go?
Okay.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun. I was actually surprised the more laps you do, the easier and easier it gets, like quite quickly.
Yeah, and they let us do as many laps as we wanted. I did 4.
I did 3. High ropes was a lot of fun, but I'm ready to go hang out in the sun, find a lounger and relax. So I packed my bag, a big bag with all the stuff I need. I got my towel, my sunscreen, my cell phone, my earbuds, my water bottle. I'm ready to go hang out for a while.
We're ready. We're slathered up with sunscreen. It's hot out there. Our app says it's over 90 degrees, so yeah, it's gonna be warm.
I'm ready.
How's your watermelon?
Good. I love this all diced up.
We picked up our watermelon and pineapple at the buffet, and we parked ourselves up here on deck 11 at the aft of the ship, right above the Versilla pool and hot tubs, right by the DJ. Now, while Andrea basks in the sun, I did want to check out the ice carving demonstration by the Lido pool. Let's see what he's got going here. Looks like it's a jumbo swan. How cool is that? Great job. Well, we are back from a fantastic day out in the sun and the shade. It was gorgeous out at the pool.
We enjoyed some loungers back on deck 11 at the aft, so one deck up from the pool. I'd say deck 10 was really full, quite full, but if you went up one deck, there were some open loungers, and so that was nice. And there's some options there. There's some shade, there's some sun, there's umbrellas if you want half sun and half shade. It was still really nice.
It was still pretty full. We found some pretty much right away in the sun, and then later on we moved over into the shade. But people were coming and going, so you could get loungers there. And if there wasn't anything there, you could have gone down the side of the ship as well. So
yeah, people were coming and going, so you know, you can walk around and definitely find a lounger. We did take advantage though of the chicken shack, which is also at the aft.
Yeah, on deck 10 at the aft.
Yeah.
What did you have?
I had the chicken tenders.
Yeah.
And then I just walked at the aft just over to the other side.
By the pizza?
Yes. There's a drink station there too. So you can get, you know, your lemonade, iced tea. I actually went and got some ice from there. So that's convenient. So you don't need to go back into the Lido if you don't want to.
And at the chicken shack, I had the big smoky sweet barbecue melt, which is like a chicken burger. And that had cheese, onions, bacon, and barbecue sauce on it. I enjoyed that.
You have to say chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich. Sandwich. I always say sandwich.
I'm a sandwich. No, you say burger.
I usually say burger for chicken, and then I get scolded. I don't know.
And then you peeked over at the ice carving station.
I did. I went over to the main pool area. They had ice carving. It went on for about 20 minutes. It was really good. The guy was chiseling away there, and then you could go up and see his creation. It was wonderful.
That's cool. It's a cool talent to have.
Yeah.
I went to the gym, and that was really actually nice equipment in there. I was really happy, and yeah, I quite enjoyed it up there. It was nice. It wasn't too busy. That was around 3 o'clock, but definitely people up there, but it was nice. I didn't have to wait at all to use any equipment.
You also stopped by the Build-A-Bear, you said.
I did. And wow, that was so cute. So Joey, the cruise director, was in there leading the whole room in this process, I guess, where they had the heart for their bear and they're rubbing on their toe and their knee, and there's all these little sayings. Anyways, they build their bear and then they can buy an outfit for it. It just looked like a really cute thing. I'm sure it's really special for the kids.
Yeah, I bet. But it is formal night, so we're dressed up for that.
And we have reservations at 5, so
yeah,
we gotta
get going here pretty quick. So we're excited about that. So we will let you know what we had.
We had another amazing dinner at Michelangelo's, which is the main dining room at the aft of the ship. We got to sit by the window again.
It was wonderful, beautiful out there because it was sunny right by the window. It was gorgeous. Same seat as yesterday, so we have that actually all week.
We do.
At 5 o'clock, we have bookings for that. So.
Which I'm really excited about because I love the spot. Tonight was also Cruise Elegant. A lot of people were really dressed up tonight.
Yeah, for the formal night. I saw more people than on our previous Carnival cruise. wearing suits or shirts and ties. And I don't know if it's the Italian style or if it was just that it's a longer cruise than the last one.
I think on a 7-night cruise, people get more into it. And they pack a little more clothes and they do the photos. It's not just really like a party weekend.
No, I didn't see tuxes, but I did see suits or even just shirts and ties. A lot of people just wearing like a golf shirt or a polo like I am, but a wide variety.
Yeah, well, we also had great food too.
Yeah.
We shared an appy together.
We did. I actually like this. I've grown to like it.
I like it more and more.
Yeah. The escargot. So that was tonight. I think there was 5 or 6 little escargots in kind of a butter sauce with kind of I want to call it
like a dry bread.
A dry toast bread in there. It was really good. They taste like mushrooms. I say that every time we have it, but
and if you don't know, they're snails.
Yeah.
I've come to really enjoy it. It was good. I do like to share it though, because I find if I just have 2 or 3, I'm good. I don't need a lot of them. Yeah. It's quite rich.
I had something called the iceberg salad, which had tomato, onion, and blue cheese dressing. Different than like a I thought it was going to be the wedge salad I've had on other cruise lines, and I believe Carnival as well. It was very similar, but just a little bit different.
A little bit different?
Yeah.
So I went with the appy size linguine Alfredo, and it had grilled chicken, mushrooms, and a Parmesan cream. It was really tasty. I happen to love Alfredo sauce, so.
And that was the appy size.
Appy size.
Could you get that in the
I believe
dinner
so.
one as well?
Yes.
Yeah, but it looked good.
Yeah. But it was really, like, to me it's comfort food. I like that.
Yeah.
We had the same entree though.
We did, yeah. It was
we didn't share.
No. It was kind of the probably one that most people would get tonight. There was a lot of options, but it's probably what most people are getting. And what was it called?
It's written in Italian, so I just wrote down the English explanation. It's the filet mignon and short ribs, and then there were string beans in a red wine sauce, and I believe there was some mashed potatoes.
There was
too.
mashed potatoes, yeah. So 2 types of meat. The filet mignon was bigger than the short ribs. And it was delicious.
It was really good.
Yeah.
I happen to really love the short ribs. Like, that to me is amazing.
Well, there's no bones in it.
No.
It's just, it was
really good. Really, really good.
And even the mash was really good. I highly recommend that if you're on here.
And then dessert, we had the same thing again.
Yeah. It was the panna cotta al cioccolato.
So I think it's chocolate panna cotta.
Yeah.
And it's a no sugar added again.
Well,
I don't know how they do it.
Like I said, I think they make it with sugar and then they don't add sugar after.
No, I think there's more to it than that.
No.
I think there's more to that.
All right.
I think you're wrong.
I'm wrong? Okay.
Don't listen to him. I think he's wrong.
But it tastes good. I enjoy that. And I did notice we did walk by the buffet as well. And they had
similar,
yeah. So it was actually in a big bowl that you scooped up there rather than
the panna cotta.
Than the individual ones like we had. And yeah. Other thing about the buffet, I want to say thank you Carnival for doing this. It's one of my favorite things. They have fruit up there, which I really enjoy, and lots of watermelon and pineapple, but it's all chopped up. It's not the big piece on the rind. It's all chopped up, which is so much easier when you want to put it in a bowl and put it in your fridge in your room.
Was there still chopped up watermelon tonight at dinner time?
That's when I got mine.
Right. Yeah. So not just at breakfast or lunch.
Yeah, tonight at dinner they had it, so I really appreciate when they do that.
Well, I
don't love eating it off the rind at night, but
I had some at lunchtime outside. It was so nice just to sit there and to eat it out in the sun. I enjoyed it with a fork. You don't get all sticky. I know.
So from there, we went to the Piazza del Duomo. Is that what it's called? Anyway, the Piazza, or the main atrium area, which is beautiful on the ship. I love that lion in the middle. They had the captain's Venetian toast. So the cruise director, Joey, introduced all sorts of senior level staff from the ship, as well as the captain. The captain comes out and they do a toast. They also, before that, some of the singers came out from one of the shows and stood on the stairs and sang a beautiful, I don't know if it was Italian, but this beautiful song. They were all dressed up fancy. So that was really neat to see.
One thing I thought was cool is one of the senior staff members came out with two of his daughters. They must be cruising with him. So that was nice to see that they have family here on board. I thought that was cool.
Yeah. The show tonight.
Okay, so this was by Playlist Productions, and it was called Dear Future Husband, and it was in the Teatro, Rosso, which is the main theater.
Now, I do want to say they did say this one is new to Carnival. I don't know if it's just for the Italian style ships that came over from Costa, or if it's on all the ships or going to be on lots of ships, but I really enjoyed this. This was one of the best Carnival shows I've seen in years.
I loved it to the point that I am tempted to go back again tonight and watch it again. I liked it that much.
Yeah.
It was fun. It made me feel good. I wanted to sing along.
Yeah,
I
was
felt
clean.
Happy. Yeah.
And did you say what it was called?
Yeah, Dear Future Husband.
Okay.
But it was at 7:30 and 9:30 tonight. Yeah. Plus, they have an after party at 10:30 in the Tuscan Lounge, and they're calling it the wedding reception.
Yeah, so basically what it is, it's a musical, singing and dancing, I guess. They're getting married on a cruise ship, so it's the story of that whole wedding and the ceremony, and then there's a reception party later on tonight.
And they use really like top hit songs to kind of narrate the story.
And what made it even better is we sat in the front row, but off to the side, so we had a fantastic view.
And some of the dancers come down, like off the stage. They're dancing in the front row.
Were you worried they were going to pick you to take you up on stage?
A little bit.
Because a couple people kind of got pulled up on stage and were part of it for a short period.
Which is fun.
It was fun, but you're always kind of a little nervous if it's going to be you or not. Well, maybe some people love that kind of thing.
I was thinking, where am I going to put my cell phone and my drink? So don't pick me.
Yeah. Highly recommend going to see
Absolutely.
that.
To me, it was good.
It was really so good. And then from there, right after that was over, so we went to the 7:30 show in the Piazza del Duomo, or the atrium. They had the Motown music trivia party. So this is like another kind of singing and dancing, Motown music, a lot of music that pretty much everyone knows. And Joey, again, the cruise director's out there. They're leading everyone in dancing. He's up on the bar.
They're giving instructions to different dance moves, like high audience participation.
Yeah.
And I love how the 3 different levels, there's like people like watching like all around.
Yeah.
It's exciting. It's fun.
Dare I say this is my favorite Carnival atrium?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's really cool. I don't know if it's just different because it's got the Italian flair. I'm just really enjoying it.
I am too, and it just feels so open to people watch from.
Yeah, so it's a very different style with the Italian flair on this ship, but so far it's been really neat. So,
it has been. I'm really enjoying the layout of this ship. It's really nice.
Any other thoughts on the day?
No, it was a fantastic day. Tomorrow we have another sea day.
Yes. So another sea day and then 3 port days in a row. So it's going to get really busy quite quick.
Yes, there's a lot of things planned for tomorrow. I'm also like happy to like take in a little more sun and maybe doing some swimming. Yeah,
a little bit more relaxing before we dive into some really cool parts. So it's going to be a great week here. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the rest of this week's adventure. But it's starting to get late here on the Carnival Firenze. We did learn how to say that tonight from the captain.
Firenze, I think is how it was. Firenze.
Yeah. So we will see you in our next day here on this Carnival ship. So good night, everyone, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Welcome to day 3 of our Carnival Firenze 7-night Mexican Riviera Cruise.
Today is our second sea day of our 7-night cruise, and it's going to be an amazing day out there. There's still tons of the ship we haven't explored yet, so we want to take you along on that. So let's go ahead, dive right into day 3 here on the Carnival Firenze.
There's currently under a 10-minute wait at Michelangelo's for the sea day brunch. Would you like to go do that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, I'll check us both in.
Done?
Right, done. We're good.
Do you know what you're getting?
I think so. I think I'm gonna go for eggs, hash browns, and toast, but I may change my mind.
Well, breakfast was wonderful in the Michelangelo main dining room for C-Day brunch.
It was very nice. I started out with their classic yogurt parfait, which is always delicious, and coffee, orange juice.
Yeah, I had the yogurt parfait as well. Tons of nuts and seeds in it. It was delicious.
It was really good.
For my main course, I had the huevos rancheros, which is kind of a tortilla with egg and cheese and all sorts of stuff in there. And I had a side of bacon added to it.
It looked really pretty.
Mm-hmm. You went more classic.
Well, yeah, I just ordered some eggs over easy and some hash browns, which were really good. I love the hash browns, and some toast.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very nice breakfast.
Yeah, it was. I really enjoyed it. We weren't by the window, but
We still had good
it
views
was
of the
still
ocean.
good views. And you saw a whale, actually.
Well, I just saw the spouting, you know,
Way out there.
Way out there.
Yeah, we
so-
couldn't film it. So, but we're sailing by. We're almost by Cabo right now, so we will be sailing by that shortly. I don't know if we'll be able to see it or not, but yeah, there's still tons to do here on the ship, so we're gonna head off and do that. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get my GPS location because I like to see where we're at on the map on my phone.
Does that help?
Sometimes, but right now it says we're back in LA, so it better be wrong.
So we're outside on deck 5 on the port side. This is Fahrenheit 555, but it's pretty quiet out here. There's seats and loungers, so if you don't want all the hustle and bustle of the Lido deck, you can come check this out.
So it's almost 11 a.m. and there's nobody here, so it's really quiet.
And a whole row of loungers with nobody on them. And we can come right up to the front here. You've got the bridge up there. And you can go up to deck 6 and 7. It's so quiet, there's nobody up here.
So nice, really nice.
It's like a private deck to ourselves at the moment. Carnival Firenze benches, and let's head up to deck 7. Really close to the bridge here. You can also get out front on deck 9 and 10 up high above the bridge as well. Should we go play some mini golf?
Yeah.
It's the cornhole competition right now. Cornhole?
I like cornhole.
Last year we met a professional cornhole player on our trip. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So this is right by the high ropes course. And we'll start out here. It started out good. Oh, perfect.
That's not cheating, right?
No, that's good.
Wow, I rock.
Oh. Oh, almost. Whoa! Woo! Woo! Cabo.
See it, stuff ahead.
We're sailing right by. We managed to get some internet off of our phones, our eSIMs. so we can't get charged extra.
Check in with home.
Yeah, careful if you do that. You don't want to get charged extra. But we got some internet. We sail right by Cabo, but that's not our first port of call. We're headed to Puerto Vallarta.
I am hoping though that we can see the arches here from the ship. If you enjoy taking pictures over the edge with your phone, I recommend one of these straps. They're super cheap, and that way if you did slip, you're not losing all your memories.
We'll link them below in the description if you want to grab some for yourself. We use them all the time when we travel. There's Cabo, and I can see Land's End down there.
This is where the Pacific Ocean and the Sea of Cortez meets. Divorce Beach is right over there, and you do not want to swim there. It's got very, very dangerous tides or currents.
Well, that's a cute little baby you have.
Isn't it cute? I really appreciate the tall animals. I think it's adorable. I'll put him down though. I'll try not to lose his head again. I had to reattach his eyes earlier.
So we went for Pasta Bella on deck 3 in the
Medici. Which is, if you have the set dining time like early and late, that is your dining room.
Mm-hmm. So it's a complimentary lunch. Now we do want to mention, we asked the waiter, they're only offering it once on this cruise.
Today only.
Yeah, unlike some of the other Carnival ships that has Pasta Bella in Cucina del Capitano every sea day. On our cruise, it was only once. So watch the fun times so you don't miss out, because it was excellent.
It was quite the treat. It was a real experience to go there.
Keep looking down. I've got our menu here that we want to talk about. So there was soup or salad. So there was one soup and 2 salads. We both had a salad.
I had the Capri salad, which is a tomato and your cheese and the balsamic vinegar. Wasn't huge, like a typical Capri's, but it was nice, especially for lunch, just to have a nice smaller salad.
And I had the mixed greens, which was kind of like wedges of iceberg lettuce with some toppings and a dressing. That was good as well. It was quite big, actually.
It was quite large.
And then for the main dish, there was 6 dishes you could order. And so unlike, again, other pasta bellas where you pick your sauce and you pick your pasta, these are 6 dishes to choose from, so you're not mixing and matching. I had the fettuccine with mushrooms and chicken, which was really good. So fettuccine, there was a couple strips of chicken and some mushrooms on there with a white sauce. Excellent.
It looked good. It looked really good. Now, I don't know how to pronounce it, so forgive me, but I had the pappardelle.
Pappardelle, maybe?
So it was a broader noodle with shrimp, and there was a cream sauce. It was very tasty, and I thought it was a lot of pasta, actually.
Yeah.
It was very good.
And then dessert. This was really good as well.
There were 2 desserts to choose from, so we each had one of them. That way we could sample both. I had the 7-layer chocolate cake, and it had like espresso flavor to it.
Yeah.
It was very silky and creamy. It was perfection. It was
and I had the banana cream pie, which was really good as well.
I tasted that. It was good. It was really good.
There was some banana chunks on it, and then a little swoosh of
it was pretty too,
I think
with
strawberry
a little red sauce.
Yeah, for dipping. Excellent. So
and now they don't usually serve coffee there for lunch, but our waiter went and found us some coffee. So I was really thankful.
I don't know where he went. I don't know if he went up to the buffet or got some from there, but we were thankful for that.
We said, don't worry about it, but he went and got us some. So I was really thankful, because it was, coffee and dessert is just perfection.
Yeah. So wonderful lunch in there. Again, if you're on here, double check your fun time so you don't miss out on that. But this afternoon, it's still hot out there. We're gonna go bask in the sun by the pool for a little bit, and then before we get ready for dinner.
And to eat again.
So yeah, we'll go relax for a bit, and then it'll be this evening, which is full of entertainment and stuff as well. Well, we had a hot afternoon out in the sun up on the Serenity deck.
And yet we went and sat in the hot tub. It's really nice up there. There's 2 large hot tubs, and they have a bench that faces out towards the ocean, so you can sit in there, watch and relax, and it was quite warm.
I was surprised when we actually walked up there. There was nobody in the hot tub, and there was just 3 of us for the longest time.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
And there were plenty of loungers, and they have the cushions up there, so they're really nice.
On the loungers. There's also the Fresh Creations salad kind of bar up there where they make a salad for you. So if you don't want to head down to the buffet area for lunch, you can grab a salad there. So that is complimentary.
And some nice not unique, but some nice chairs options, some in the shade, some not. It's a really nice space up there.
So we are sun-kissed.
We are. But what happened when we got out of the hot tub?
Well, we heard someone kind of with binoculars kind of, I don't want to say going crazy, but really excited. And there was, I don't know, what do you call a school of dolphins?
I don't know, but
There
there
was
were a lot
Tons
of them.
and tons and tons of dolphins kind of coming across from the side, but they all went kind of in front of the ship. And that went on for a few minutes.
They were really leaping and
Yeah.
putting on quite the show. It was fantastic.
It was wonderful to see them, and kind of my highlight of the day.
I was excited.
Yeah.
I was like hooting and hollering too.
Yeah, there was a lot of excited people up there because they came and then they went and it was done. So, but it was neat to
It
see.
was amazing.
We're about ready for dinner though.
We are.
It's we're in the Michelangelo dining room again at our same table. We should be anyway. So,
Hope so.
we're gonna head down there shortly here and go for dinner. 364.
Check out the view. The amazing view.
Well, we are back from a fantastic evening here on the Carnival Firenze. We went for dinner and we went to some shows, did some comedy, that sort of thing. It was wonderful.
Yeah, every time you say Firenze though, I can hear the captain say, "It's Firenze."
All right, I'm getting in trouble. Firenze.
Firenze.
Firenze. Yeah, wonderful evening. Great dinner. We'll start out with dinner in the Michelangelo main dining room. We had our spot by the window, fantastic views, sailing, and great wait staff.
Great, and the nice thing about having the same spot and the same wait staff is the staff get to know you, and they know what you like. They know that we like decaf coffee. They know that you like iced tea, and they bring those things without even asking.
Yeah,
which is really nice.
It's amazing. So
And he knows our names when we walk in. Like, I don't know how they do that.
because you're causing all that trouble, they know your name.
Maybe. Maybe.
No. The food was wonderful tonight.
It was good.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
I quite enjoyed it.
We'll start out with some appetizers. I had the Greek salad with feta and olives. I was excited to see that on the menu.
Which is amazing because, as you probably know, Ken loves a Caesar salad. So for him to choose a different kind of salad.
Well, I like Greek salad almost as much as Caesar salad, or maybe just as much. But that's usually not on the menu. So
Yeah.
I commonly get a Caesar salad. The Greek salad was there tonight, and I was really happy about
You
that.
were happy. I saw you were like, Greek salad tonight.
I also had a second appetizer. It was the marinated chicken tenders with cabbage slaw. So that was kind of they weren't breaded chicken fingers. They were in a kind of a sweet and
Chili
type of sauce with the cabbage slaw. That was actually really, really good.
I've had it
Look at that.
before on Carnival and I quite enjoyed it.
I know you said it was a little on the spicy side for yourself, but I really liked it.
No, it would be good. It'd be
Yeah.
really good. Now, I picked something from the Emerald Select part of the menu. So it's complimentary. Every night there's like an appy and an entree for the Emerald Select. And so I had the appy from that. And it was the crab and shrimp cake. And it came with a corn and an apple slaw. And I loved it. It was so good. I really enjoyed it.
I honestly forgot what it looks like though, and I'll have to go back and look at our pictures because I was so in love with my Greek salad and my chicken
Well,
tenders.
it wasn't too big and it wasn't too small, but it was like perfect for me for an appy side.
Yeah.
Because in the past I have had them that are too big from other restaurants. This was nice for an appy, especially after a day of eating.
Main course, I had from the Emerald Select as well for the main course. I had the chicken roulade, so it's chicken kind of wrapped in prosciutto with mashed potatoes. It was good. Yesterday's or when we had the formal night dinner with the steak and the short ribs, that was my favorite. This was still good, but that was better.
I see. I understand. Now, I don't know how to pronounce mine because I don't know what it is in English. So, and I didn't even realize I was ordering lamb until it came. And I'm sure this is wrong. I don't think it's called Stinco di Agnello Brassato. So I think it's like.
Try to read that. Stinco di Agnello Brassato. You have to say it really quick. Stinco di. Never mind.
I think it's a pot roast style lamb. So I thought it was good because sometimes I don't care for lamb, but I liked it because it was boneless and it was really tender and the meat was falling apart. So I like that part. Came with mashed potatoes. There was a 5-bean stew. I didn't really care for that. I didn't really like the beans, but there was more than enough food, a lot of meat on my plate. So I was totally fine. I kind of just skipped the beans. It wasn't really my thing, and because I was going to leave room for dessert.
Well, dessert was the star of the meal. Well, my appetizer was good too, but dessert was the real star. When I saw this, I was so happy. I was so happy.
Good.
Key lime pie was on the menu tonight, so we both had key lime pie. And
we both loved it.
We both loved it. I think I said to you, this is my favorite dessert of the whole week so far. It was just creamy and it's got that little twinge of flavor to it, goodness. With our decaf coffee, it was really good.
And then we shared a second dessert together. It was a bread pudding, but it had a bit of chocolate in it. And then it came with the sauce too that you could dip into.
Yeah, it was called the Italian chocolate bread pudding. I think there was an Italian name on there as well, but I'm not going to attempt that tonight. So, yeah, wonderful evening at the Michelangelo restaurant. Now from there we went straight over and got in line for comedy. The line had already started. So that was in the Limelight Lounge, and it was Steve Wilson tonight.
Now the comedy, as we said, changes every week. So, but if you have a chance to see Steve Wilson, I found it very funny. Yeah,
I would say there was actually a few spots still available through the show. I was surprised because we've been on comedy where it's packed 5 minutes after the line starts. So there was some extra.
However,
spots.
I believe he did the same show yesterday. So that could be why there was some room still available. This was the PG show. It was mostly full though, with some seats at the back.
And most of the show was him interacting with the audience. So, but it was really funny.
It was funny. He did a good job, like on the spot, with fast comebacks. I don't know how people's brains work that fast, but he was funny. And don't sneak out of his show unless you want to be called out, because he will yell at you.
Nicely yell, comedically. Comedically.
Where are you
going? So once that was over, we actually went over to the Teatro Rosso theater.
The
main theater. So the main shows tonight are Deal and No Deal. So they're doing 2 of those, so 7:30 and 9:30. So if you haven't done that before, you buy cards and someone gets called up on stage. You've probably seen Deal or No Deal on TV. Works pretty much the same as that. So we watched that for a while.
That turned out pretty good for the gentleman.
Yeah, he won, I think, $250. So not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad at all.
And then right from there, we went up to the Lido deck.
Yes. So now I think this was kind of not a show, but kind of a show tonight. It was the big entertainment thing tonight. Was the Festa Italiana.
From 8:15 to 10 p.m.
Around the Lido pool.
Yeah. So they had, at first there was the 3 violinists playing music out there. Then there was some of the dancers. I recognized them from last night's show, the singing and dancing show. And then there was all sorts of games, walking around with vases on their heads and blindfolded, all sorts of fun stuff out there.
So it was a really good family type entertainment.
Yeah, I would definitely check it out. The Italian kind of flags are over top of the deck 10, and
very, very.
I shouldn't say Italian flags. The colors of Italy in the flags, and it's just a fun area out there.
It was fun. A lot of people out there tonight, and it was very, very humid out there.
Yeah,
it's very warm.
So tomorrow we were in
Puerto Vallarta.
Yes, Puerto Vallarta. It's going to be an amazing day exploring Puerto Vallarta. We're planning on heading into the old town and spending some time down there and the Malecón. It's going to be an amazing day tomorrow.
I love walking down on their Malecón. It's such a beautiful spot. So
it's going to
to that.
be great there tomorrow. So make sure you join us for Puerto Vallarta tomorrow for, what's tomorrow, day 4?
Day 4.
Day 4 here on the Carnival Firenze.
Well done, well done, well done.
Good night, everyone, and we will see you then. Take care. Hey everyone, welcome to day 4 of our 7-night Mexican cruise on the beautiful Carnival Firenze.
Today we are in Puerto Vallarta. It is our first port of call and we're very excited to check it out.
We've already arrived. It's going to be an amazing day, so let's go ahead and dive right into it.
It's quite warm here in Puerto Vallarta. It's supposed to be over 100 Fahrenheit and it's definitely humid. So we're ready. We've got sunscreen, a hat. One thing to note too though is Puerto Vallarta is an hour ahead, but on our sailing, our ship is sticking to ship time. So Puerto Vallarta is an hour ahead. So we're actually just wearing old school Timex watches, not smart watches, because sometimes our phone and our watch automatically sync and then we're not sure if they did or not. So just to be clear, we're keeping with the old stuff.
Yeah. So we're gonna go grab some breakfast and then we'll head into town. Buffet breakfast.
I'm happy I got my oatmeal, walnuts. I think they're raisins, so.
Breakfast is done. If you're staying here on the ship, it's pretty quiet up here by the Lido pool, but we're headed down to the gangway. Our all aboard time today is 8:30 p.m. And the nice thing about Puerto Vallarta is we are docked here, so we're not tendering. We can walk right off the ship. It's really quick, and there are photographers here as well if you do want to grab a photo. Puerto Vallarta, here we are. Welcome to Puerto Vallarta.
Here at the port, they have a nice covered walkway, which gives you some relief from the hot sun. It'll take you right to the duty-free shop where you can shop for liquor or some other souvenir items. Here at the port, you have a few options. You can go check out the flea market or you can go through the Puerto Mágico, which leads to the main exit.
So the ship's right there, and then we've got the flea market over here.
In front of the flea market, there is a smaller Puerto Vallarta sign. However, there's quite a few people waiting here to get a picture, so it might take a while.
Let's check out the flea market. So this is where you would get a lot of souvenirs, hats, shirts, bags, magnets. There's a pharmacy in here, leather goods, belts.
There's also some local artisans working in this market, including this fellow working with glass.
If you'd like a massage, you can get that here as well, but we're gonna head through the Puerto Mágico out to the main street. It is definitely a bit of a maze to get out of the port. A lot of people trying to sell you stuff. You kind of have to wind your way around to get out. But we're gonna take a city bus down to the Malecón and Old Town, so that'll be fun. We're gonna catch it just down the road here. Just down here. That's cool, all the Mexican fabrics. Do you want to check those out? Hi. Let's need all the Mexican fabrics.
Are you gonna take up sewing?
Well, I just think it's really neat how it's all... Shall we grab some drinks?
Yeah, I'm thirsty and I want to load up for the day.
Oxo, Mexico's 7-Eleven. Oh, it's closed. They're renovating that one. We'll have to go to the next one. We're just gonna jump into this little grocery store here, or I should say big grocery store, and grab some beverages. Coca-Cola, 14 pesos, or the bigger one's 18 pesos. I'll grab one of those. Do you know what you're getting?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get one of these big waters. There is like a cold cappuccino too.
So our cruise ship is right over there, about 2 blocks down. There's the grocery store we just grabbed some drinks in. And here's the bus stop right here. $10 to get on the bus. So we made it down here. We're quite close to the Malecón. It's a couple blocks that way. We're at Plaza Hidalgo, so the bus just dropped us off over here, but we want to go hike the Hill of the Cross. So we're gonna head out here and do that. We did this last year. It's actually the, you can see it, the radio tower way up there. That's where we're headed to. So the Plaza de Hidalgo is right across from this kind of church or cathedral as well. But let's head down this way. So it's 12 o'clock exactly here in Puerto Vallarta, and Google Maps says it's a 15 or 16 minute walk depending on how we go there. I think it'll take a little longer because it's uphill, but we'll find out. Grab some more water from Oxo. We're gonna need lots of water today. 2 for 26 1 liters. We have a couple more blocks to go, then we're gonna head up to the lookout point there. College Juarez, we'll head up here.
Now that we have our drinks and we're ready to begin the ascension up the stairs, it's 12:13, so we'll see how long this climb takes us.
Yeah, from the bottom to the top. There's actually quite a few different routes you can take up there, so just follow Google Maps is probably your best bet to find the way. So this is Abasolo. There's 2 sets of stairs. I think we'll go up this one. It says Cultural Puerto Vallarta. Holding the water like it's your baby today. This is so beautiful through here. I'm sure you could come off the street over there, but now for the steep part.
There you go. You know it's steep when the road has grooves.
Yeah. The road has grip if your tires don't. There you can see the lookout off to the left, up by the radio tower. I love the old Volkswagen Bugs. They're so cute. I think the ambulance is waiting for us for the way down. So we reached the stairs. That took about 10 minutes or so to get here, and then we still have a ways away to go. Stairs all the way up there. There's an old kind of funicular railroad track that goes up there as well. They're clearly still doing some construction here, so be careful you don't fall off the edge of the stairs. No barriers. At home this would be closed, but
definitely
here you're allowed. Just don't fall the,
use common sense.
just don't fall the 20 feet down. Here's a makeshift gate. Left or right? They're probably both the same. We'll go to the right.
I shouldn't have been using the elevator on the cruise ship. I should have been training.
Running 15 flights of steps every day.
My goodness.
Yeah. Here's that kind of railroad track that probably had a cart or something to haul stuff up here in the past. And we must be getting close. Here's the little rail cart, funicular. We made it. You're doing it, Andrea.
Oh, okay. 11:33.
11:33.
Oh, well, 12:33 here though.
Oh, okay, so how long was that?
Well, half an hour from when we began, but then we
On
stopped
the
for
bus?
drinks.
Yeah.
No, when we got off the bus. Yeah, from the
Yeah.
Hidalgo Plaza.
So half an hour to get up here.
Now I did slow us down though. Google lied to me. I got no idea how fast Google walks because hiking those stairs was hard.
Yeah, Google said 15 minutes and we huffed it and it still took 30 minutes, so. Does that help?
Yeah, it really helps. Even if it's bottled water that I paid for.
It hurts, but it helps. Well, we've cooled down for a couple of minutes. Well, I shouldn't say cooled down.
Okay, there's a couple hints that it's really hot up here. There's almost no one up here, And the garbage is full of water bottles.
And it's so hot the paint is peeling off the walls. That's how hot it is. It's the surface of the sun hot up here. Let's hike up to the lookout point. You have to go down to go up? That's no good. That pool looks amazing. Selfie time?
Yeah.
Cooling down.
The breeze is really nice.
So we've got kind of downtown Puerto Vallarta here. The old town. And the Malecons down here. Way down there is where the ship is docked. The radio tower and the Hill of the Cross. There's a little coffee shop up here, but it looks like it's closed today. There are restrooms here. It's 10 pesos. I think you have to ask for the key in the coffee shop, and it's closed today. Then there's this really cool mural up here as well. Just a fantastic place to come get views of Puerto Vallarta. Ready to head down?
Yeah, let's take the other staircase down.
So, down there, we have to head over here to head down that way. Be extremely careful coming down here. Crazy stairs. Careful for the massive thorns. I nearly got caught by that. I got scraped by it, but not thorned.
Mean.
It looks mean. Can you hear the church?
I hear the church.
The church.
Coming down is much easier.
It is. Well, we made it without needing your services. Poor telephone or cable guy that needs to fix that when the cable comes disconnected. Well, we made it back down to the old town area, and I think we're gonna explore down here a little bit as well. Back to the cobblestone streets of Puerto Vallarta. Another cool art feature on the wall. So down there is the Puerto Vallarta sign on the Malecón, and then this way we've got a cute little umbrella street with lots of fun art. And then from the umbrella street down here we've got the big cathedral. There's a wedding going on in there, so we can't really look around at the moment, but how cool is that?
I'm in desperate need of a Starbucks.
Yes, a Frappuccino and some air conditioning would definitely hit the spot. If you're like us and you collect Starbucks mugs, they had quite a variety of them here. Mexico and Puerto Vallarta. Those Puerto Vallarta ones, 430 pesos. And they had all sorts of mugs. They had Veracruz, Ensenada, Cancun, Los Cabos, and Tulum. Well, this is gonna hit the spot.
I like how they spell your name.
Can, K-A-N.
I like that little twist on it.
How is it?
Yeah, that's what I needed.
Refreshing after that hike. So the Malecon's down there, but continue on this way. We're winding our way through town here. We're heading down to the Los Muertos Beach Pier. If you've seen it before, it's that kind of spiral looking pier, so that's where we're headed to right now. There's a fun little park down here where all the benches are kind of mosaic tile pieces. Tons of work to make those.
It looks like some of them are like dedicated to people and different things, so.
This is always my favorite statue here in Puerto Vallarta. I just think it's so cute. The dog pulling on his pants. And there's also free Wi-Fi here as well, so that's super handy. The Los Muertos Beach Pier down here. Beautiful beach that way. I can actually see the cruise ship way off in the distance by those high rises there. And then over on this side, looks like a fantastic swimming beach. And there's lots of people selling water taxis here, so this is where a lot of people come grab their water taxis to go to different beaches, resorts, etc., fishing. This is such a cool pier. Are those pelicans down there? I don't know, they're big anyway.
I was thinking of swimming, like just to float in the water would be amazing.
Yeah, we didn't bring our swim trunks and swimsuits.
No, we should have.
So many fun little restaurants down here. The Sea Monkey restaurant and bar. So we've connected back onto the Malecón here, and this will take us all the way for a long walk down the beach here. Did you know this is a sea turtle nesting area?
I didn't, but now that I see the sign, now I know.
I didn't know that either. I've never seen a sea turtle here. We're probably at the wrong time of year. But we did see a crocodile just off the bridge here last year. If you're interested in seeing that, we did create a video on it, so maybe check that out. I'll link it in the description below. I don't see a crocodile today, but I see kids playing there, so thankfully there's no crocodile. There's also lots of souvenir shops down here. You can get your Mexican blankets and souvenirs, different things.
Down here on the Malecón, they have the famous Puerto Vallarta sign with the seahorse. It's the one you want to get the picture with, as well as many pieces of art that you can appreciate.
That looks like a fun tour. The hop on, hop off.
That might be fun to try one time.
Wishing well. Really cool sand sculpture. And there's McDonald's there for those looking for a McFlurry and to cool down in some air conditioning. They have restrooms in there as well if you make a purchase. Lots of taxis if you want to take a taxi back. Getting offered a taxi ride every 30 seconds or so. So if you're worried about that, there's plenty of them down here. And there's another Starbucks here right by the park that we got dropped off at with the bus. So are we done?
I
down
think
here?
we're done, yeah. Let's head towards the port.
So that's where we got dropped off, right by that little church there. And then we're gonna go up another block here and go the other direction. And I know there's a bus stop just at the top of the hill here, so pretty close to where we got dropped off.
Luckily the bus came right away. It's 3 o'clock on the button. That was an exciting trip.
Yeah, our bus clipped another bus as it was passing, so we had to make a little stop and sort things out. But he dropped us off right across from the ship, and if you're interested, Walmart and the mall is right over here. We're just heading into the Vallarta shopping mall, and there's a balcony up here where you get some good views to take photos of the ship from. It's right in the food fair. There's actually free Wi-Fi here, as well as the balcony here where you can see the ships. So we played a little bit of Frogger getting across the street, and we're walking back to the ship here on this side. Always look both ways, the moral of the story. A bit of a line to get on.
I'm kind of surprised we made it back on the ship in time to clean up and get ready and to keep our original dinner reservations.
I agree, and it sure felt nice to have a cold shower after that hot day. But fantastic day.
Fantastic, but yes, the air conditioning too is quite lovely. So
We had a little friend in our room.
We do when we got back.
We're not sure what he is. Maybe a hippopotamus.
I think a hippo. What do you think? I think he's cute though. I appreciate the little towel animals. They're cute. Just to know, if we had missed our dinner reservations, it would be fine. We'd be able to do dinner later because they give up your spot after 10 minutes. But it is nice to keep things as planned.
So we're gonna head for dinner shortly, and I'm sure there'll be some great stuff on the menu again tonight. Another evening is complete here on the Carnival Firenze, and it's been wonderful.
Been wonderful. Another really fun, hot, fun weather too, because we went from really crazy humid to lightning and thunder. I like the extreme weather.
It started raining tonight, and there was lightning and thunder. We actually went to dinner, so in the Michelangelo, and we hadn't left yet, so we could see people still trekking into the building there and lining up to get on the ship. So it was fun watching that. We were actually we just left.
I could see from the dining room, some people were very sunburned. And that's from a far away. It was like, that's gonna hurt tonight or tomorrow for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So we were at our usual table by the window, and it was another great meal.
Okay. It's really great to be by the window when the lightning and the way the dining room is, like all the windows around the back, you can see the lightning just wrap around the back of the dining room. So I thought that was really cool. I like lightning, so to watch it, I find it very beautiful.
So why don't we share what we had? Appies?
Yes. I don't think of this as an appy, but it's technically on the appy list. Well, it was also on the entree again, so I got a pasta dish again, but I got the appy size spaghetti carbonara, and it came with bacon and parmesan and garlic cream, and it was so good. Again, it was just really tasty.
The pasta, I didn't try that, but the pasta on the ship has been delicious.
And it was warm and hot, and the bread with dinner too. Like they deliver it warm. It's so good. Really, it's great.
And I had two appies tonight. I had the barbecue beef spring roll with ginger noodles and kind of really thin beef inside. It was really good. You actually had one.
I actually went up to the buffet and I saw they had them up there, and I was curious. It was almost like a shredded beef in there. I thought it was very tasty, and it had far more meat than I was expecting.
It was good. It was really good. So you got two of them in that, and I also had a Caesar salad. Surprise. Main dishes, there was some interesting stuff there. I couldn't decide between what you had and what I had. So I had the southern fried chicken with mashed potatoes and gravy, and I also ordered a side of fries to go with that. So they brought me fries with ketchup as well. The chicken was really good. It wasn't too greasy, and the mashed potatoes were delicious as well. So I really enjoyed that meal.
Nice. It did look good.
Yeah, and was up in the buffet as well.
It was.
As well as what you ordered.
Yes.
There's.
Don't give it away.
So if your FOMO is kicking in, go up to the buffet.
Yeah, because that's kind of maybe what happened tonight. So
we didn't have that much.
No. I had one spring roll.
Yeah.
So I didn't write down the Italian name here, but I'll tell you what it was in English. I had the roast beef sirloin with broccoli and roasted potatoes, and the meat was very good. I ordered it medium rare. It was very tender and very flavorful. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah,
quite a bit. Yeah.
It looked good. And then dessert. There was some great dessert tonight. One of my favorites.
Yeah, I couldn't decide about getting what you were gonna order or not, so I did the opposite of Ken, and I went with the crema de Cafe.
Cafe.
Cafe. It's a cappuccino mousse with a hazelnut crumble. It says no sugar added again, even though it was still absolutely delicious. But my one fear is it tasted like really strong espresso, which is fantastic because I love coffee, but I'm super caffeine sensitive.
For sleeping.
For sleeping,
Yeah.
very much so. Like I usually cut off the caffeine by noon. So, and it was very rich. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
I had a little taste of it. You might be up all night.
We'll see.
Hope not. We have an early morning tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I had the banana cream pie again, which we had for lunch the other day for Pasta Bella. So I really enjoyed that. You had a taste of it. It was delicious.
It's really good.
And don't fear, because it was up in the buffet.
Both
as
of
well.
them are in the buffet tonight.
So almost everything we had was up in the buffet. So that FOMO.
I think they must have been the favorite items because they were up there. Oh, it was good food.
Dinner was wonderful. From there, we went over to the, how do you say this? The Teatro Rosso Theater.
So the main theater.
For Viva Variety, I think it was called.
Yes.
At 7:30 and 9:30 is Ron Mitchell.
Yes, so they brought Ron Mitchell on for just tonight. So he's their like guest entertainment that's on. And he went and sang his way through Motown music and some of the big hits. And it was kind of almost like an impersonation. I don't know if that'd be right or wrong or like tribute style.
Probably more tribute style. There wasn't any musicians. It was like all the background music was canned, but he was the main vocalist. He was really good.
Yeah, he was. And I actually appreciate it because he gave history about Motown music. Most of it I did not know about. So it made you appreciate more the background behind it.
And his voice.
Yeah,
it was
good.
It was really good. And then from there, we went actually over to the Limelight Lounge where they had karaoke going on. So we watched some of that for a while. Now at 9 o'clock, they had a karaoke competition starting. So I don't know if that was the warm up for that. They were kind of drawing names out of a hat if there's too many for the competition. We kind of left before that started, but it was fun to watch. There was some people really belting it in there.
There's some great talent and there's some great entertainment too.
And some not so great talent. But it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. And tonight still is Silent Nights.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen Silent Nights, that's when you get the Headphones, yes, thank you. And you dance away around with the music, but
there's you can't hear the music unless you've got the headphones, so it's just kind of like a silent disco or dance party. That's from 9:45 to 11:45 tonight on the Lido deck. So that hasn't even started yet. So we'll probably pop by and check that out. And
those are always fun to watch. And usually what you do hear is people singing along, but you only hear them singing along. So it's kind of funny. It was funny.
But a fantastic day here in Puerto Vallarta. It was so good. It was hot. I know we've said that over and over again, but it was hot.
Humid, crazy humid. Yeah.
We stopped in the OXXO, little kind of 7-Eleven style store, multiple times for beverages. And
water. I kept buying more water.
Yeah, so stay hydrated out there, folks, if you're here in Puerto Vallarta. Tomorrow, another port. We are in Mazatlan. Yeah. People always give mixed reviews on Mazatlan. I really like Mazatlan.
I do too. I find it very walkable and yet easy to take a taxi too.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of options.
You kind of have to get a little bit not too far away, but a little bit out of the port area to find the gems in Mazatlan, and there's a lot of fun stuff there. So we're going to have an amazing day tomorrow.
I'm sure we will.
And I'm sure it's going to be hot there as well. So we're excited about that. So we're going to, just hang out for the rest of the evening, and we will see you tomorrow for day 5 in Mazatlan. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the rest of this week's adventure. But we're over and out, I guess. So good night, everyone, and take care.
Hey everyone, welcome to day 5 of our 7-night Mexican Riviera Cruise on the Carnival Firenze.
Today we are in beautiful Mazatlan, and our plan is to go hike El Faro, which is the lighthouse, and then to do some exploring.
Now we just sailed into port. We sailed past a big rock formation or mountain. That's where El Faro is. That's what we're going to be hiking. We went past some breakers, which was really close to the ship. So we're sailing into port. The ship is actually just spinning around right now to dock. It's going to be a fantastic day here exploring Mazatlan. So let's go ahead and dive right into it.
We are starting out our morning here at Tomodoro, the Mexican-Italian fusion on the Lido deck. They have breakfast burritos here. So first you choose your tortilla, then they've got chicken, sausage, ham, different styles of eggs, and all the toppings for your breakfast burrito.
Tomodoro is similar to the Blue Iguana Cantina that you find on many other Carnival ships. The breakfast is complimentary and it's nice and quick. My tip is though, ask for the guacamole. It's really good.
We are docked now here in Mazatlan. Off to the left there, the little mountain is El Faro, or the lighthouse. Way off in the distance there to the left of the radio towers, Olas Atlas Beach, and then off to the right here is Old Town and the historical district. Now Mazatlan is a container port, so we do need to ride these little trolleys through the port for safety reasons. People are already getting off and we're pretty much ready to go.
You ready to head into port?
Yeah, I think so. I think I have everything, you know, your like ID, room key, sunscreen, sunglasses. I think so.
We're all set.
Our all aboard time today is 5:30 p.m. ship's time, and the nice thing about Mazatlan is we are docked here at the port. We don't have to tender, so we can walk right off the ship. If you do want to grab a photo here, the ship staff are taking photos with the Mazatlan sign, and it is quite a warm day out today, so there's a tent with water to help keep us hydrated. Our wait for the trolley was pretty quick. It was only about 5 minutes or so to get on the trolley.
The trolley ride is really quite short. It only takes a few minutes to get to the port of Mazatlan Cruise Terminal. Once inside, you'll find a variety of shops to check out, including places that sell jewelry, a place to book some tours, there's pharmacy, a place to buy cigars. But if you'd like to exit and head to the city, just follow the signs. But first they'll lead you to an outdoor market where there's even more shopping to check out.
The outdoor market has lots of souvenirs, but make your way past all the vendors where you're going to find lots of taxi drivers waiting to take you wherever you'd like to go here in Mazatlan. One recommendation we have is to take a photo of the taxi rate sign so you know what to expect to pay when you're traveling around Mazatlan. These prices are for up to 4 passengers. In the port, they also have restrooms if you do need them, but we're going to head out of the port area. To do this, just head through the big blue gates. There'll be lots of taxi drivers out here as well, offering you rides all over Mazatlan. But we're gonna head across the crosswalk over to the other side. Welcome to Mazatlan. On the other side of the street, you're gonna find the blue line. So you'll see it here on the sidewalk. That is the safe route to walk if you're going to the Old Town or the historical district. You'll see it there on the sidewalk as well as the road. We're gonna walk across the street here to OXXO and get some beverages for the day. So we stopped in the OXXO. We got 4 1-liter waters and 2 Gatorades for 109 pesos, probably around $6 US or so. But we're gonna walk to El Faro. It's a bit of a trek. It's 10:30 now?
About 10:30.
About 10:30. So there's lots of taxis. Most people would probably take a taxi. We enjoy walking. It's a bit, like I said, it's a bit of a trek, but we're gonna head off and do that. Pretty rugged sidewalk here, so watch your step. We just crossed over. The sidewalk's a little bit wider on this side, plus there's shade.
Currently shade a little bit.
One of the consequences of filming is you're looking at the camera a little bit more and not for dog poop, so watch your feet. I just kicked the turd down the road. We're about 5 minutes down the road there from the port, and you'll come to a corner here. Last year we took the little shuttle over to Stone Island, which is down there. And I'll put a link to that video below in the description if you do want to check it out. But we're gonna head up this way over to El Faro. And we'll continue past the marina or the terminal. You're done your water already?
Well,
Huh?
yeah.
I always love the old V-dubs.
So we came from that direction. Now if we went to the right, that would take us back towards Olis Atlas and the Golden Zone, but that would not be the way you would take from the cruise port. That would be the long way. But we're gonna continue left, which will take us down to El Faro.
And we get to walk on this raised sidewalk along the ocean.
And there is such a lovely breeze right now. It feels amazing.
There's also another water taxi here over to Stone Island. Looks like it's 40 pesos to do that.
You do need to watch out here. There are things like wires, and earlier on this walk I was standing right next to razor wire without realizing it. So just be aware of what's around you.
So we made it. It took us exactly half an hour to get here, stopping a couple times to take photos. And here's the entrance.
Did you see there's a heat warning today?
The heat warning?
Yeah,
Perfect.
Over 40.
Heat warning, over 40. It's open from 6 a.m. to 6:10 p.m. So change of plans, it's closed because it's gonna be over 40 degrees today. So we're gonna have to figure out something else to do. We did this last year. If you wanna see what it's like, I'll link that video below so you can check it out. But we have to figure out what we're gonna do now. So we're back at the junction and we're gonna head up this way now towards the Olis Atlas Beach area. Not far up the road, we found this beautiful overlook on top of the bluffs over the ocean. We walked up the road there, that's Paseo del Centenario, and that brought us right up here to El Corazon, this really cool walkway that walks along the top of the bluffs.
Now, if you'd like to take in the views a little longer, you're in luck. There's many chairs and tables up here, and you can also check out the statue of Jose Alfredo Jimenez.
Of course, there's the fantastic views, and way off in the distance by the tall buildings, that's the Golden Zone.
You know how the spa has the heated stone seats? Well, they're free here in Mazatlan, and they're even warmer.
They're really hot heated stone seats. So let's continue on towards Olis Atlas Beach. There's all these awesome little lookouts along here. Looks like you can actually get down to the shore. There's steps down there. It looks a little sketchy though. So it took us 45 minutes to get over here to Olis Atlas Beach. That was with about a 20-minute stop for the lookout point. So about 25 minutes of pretty brisk walking to get over here. They've got some fun monuments down here. Guy riding a motorbike. And a really beautiful Malecón along the beach. This area is very beautifully maintained with all the palm trees. This fella tickling the ivory. There's lots of little restaurants and bars down here for you to enjoy across from the beach. There was another OXXO back there as well if you need more beverages.
Along the Malecón, you will find Olis Atlas Beach. This would make a nice spot to enjoy the sun if you're looking for a beach day.
Looks like the pool is closed today. Looks like they're doing some renovations here and some fixes. We did swim here a couple of years ago and had a lot of fun. Hopefully they get this fixed up and restored and back open again. We'll continue along the Malecón. You'll see more monuments along the way, but what we're looking for is the Cliff Divers, which is not too far from the outdoor pool.
I'm really hoping that they're out and diving today. The last few times we've been in Mazatlan, we've missed them.
I'm so excited we got to see the cliff jumpers today off the rocks here in Mazatlan. We've missed it the last few times.
Which I've been really disappointed because it's a cool thing. It's famous here in Mazatlan.
They do work for tips, so be aware. And it's kind of expected that you tip the divers. So
They did start by saying they wanted $20, but we said no, we'll tip after. And most people did tip after the jump.
yeah, so really cool. I'm so happy that we got to see it. Back down by Olis Atlas Beach, we're going to cross over the road here where you're going to find a little square with a replica of the Beatles on Abbey Road. It's a really cool spot to come grab some photos. There's a little Mini Cooper here, as well as an old telephone booth. There used to be a Marilyn Monroe here. There's a yellow submarine back there, and this is right by the Cavern Club. Feel like we need a snack.
Like ice cream?
Ice cream maybe? Oh. Ice cream bars. These are so good. They're about $2 each. So the Olis Atlas Beach is right there, and we're gonna head up this street right here.
It's one of my favorite streets ever. I think it's so pretty. It's like lush with all the greenery and the painted buildings.
So Angel Flores is what it's called. And this will actually take us down to Old Town where the cathedral is and kind of the central square. We'll continue down Angel Flores into the Old Town and the historical district. Now this area has lots of little restaurants, boutiques, and beautiful buildings. There's a little police station down here. And continue down Angel Flores, you're gonna find this central square here in Old Town Mazatlan with the beautiful big cathedral right beside it.
If you like feeding pigeons, you are in luck. You can buy some seed here from the local vendors, but if shopping's more your thing, there is a large market just a few blocks away. But we're gonna check out the Cathedral Basilica de la Immaculada Concepcion. Now I did notice there is a big net hanging down. I think that's to keep the pigeons out. It is free to enter the cathedral, but they do appreciate donations.
If you'd like to get your shoes shined, you can do that right across from the cathedral, or you can enjoy the beautiful square here with all the lush greenery.
So the Plaza Republica is behind us, but we're gonna head back towards the ship and find the street named Carnival, which is quite easy to remember since we're going back to a Carnival ship.
It's down this way. Carnival, here we go. This will connect us to the blue line for the safe route back to the ship. Such a beautiful area. So we're just leaving the historic center area and we're coming up to a main road here. This is where we'll connect with the blue line right by the Kiosco and the Oxo over there. So on the other side of the street, there's a blue line painted on the road. So we've got a blue line here on the sidewalk and then one in the middle of the road. So we know exactly we're headed back to the ship if we follow this. There's the ship down there at the end of the street, but this will still be the better way to go. And then the blue line turns. Actually, interestingly enough, if we ever walk to the lighthouse again, this is another way to take it. So you can take the blue line up to here and then hang a left. Our Oxo from this morning and the entrance to the cruise ship port is over here.
We have a new friend, and I know what he is.
What?
He's an anteater. Just kidding, he's an elephant.
An elephant? Cute elephant.
He is cute, and I can tell what he is this time. Super cute.
We walked back from the kind of square area there in Mazatlan. It took us about half an hour or so to walk the blue line all the way back to the cruise port.
It did. It was a nice level walk back.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike our way going up to the cliff divers was not so flat.
No. But yeah, we got back to the ship and we went and hung out by the pool for a little while, got some more sun and heat.
We were not the only people doing that too. It was very full, especially the aft pool was pretty packed around 3 o'clock.
And honestly, the aft pool was not refreshing.
No.
It was warm.
It was really warm.
Yeah, I've felt hot tubs on cruise ships that are almost as warm as the pool, so
That's
it
true.
was like it was still nice to be in there, but it was quite a warm pool.
It was definitely not a cold plunge.
You can tell it was basking in the
in the sun all day. Yeah.
You had wanted to mention Java Blue Cafe?
Yeah, we actually went and had a milkshake from there with it's like a mocha milkshake with chocolate ice cream and espresso in it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it was good.
Yeah.
But I have a couple thoughts. They actually pour hot espresso into the milkshake, so when you drink through the straw, first you just get like warm espresso, which seems weird, so you kind of gotta stir it up. I
don't really like the candy straws.
No, I didn't care for that either. It was kind of like...
Honestly, the milkshake was just fine, but I much prefer like a Starbucks. It tasted a lot like a Frappuccino, but I much prefer a Starbucks one over it. It was just average.
It was good. It was good. It was fine.
Yeah.
But wouldn't be excited to go order another one though.
No, that's true. Yeah. We're almost ready for dinner, so we're gonna head down there shortly. Sail away tonight is at 5:30, I believe, or all aboard was at 5:30.
Oh yes. Yeah.
So probably just after that. So we'll probably be eating dinner as we sail away from Mazatlan.
Another great day here on the Carnival Firenze. We went for dinner and had a great time.
We were by the window again in our usual spot, and it was fantastic views tonight. We were there before we sailed away, so we could see out the side.
Yeah.
And then sail away happened.
And because we were by the window, I felt like we didn't miss out. And it's really pretty as we left and going past Stone Island.
It was starting to get a little bit darker, but boats were going by. I saw some people fishing. It was just a really nice place to sit for sail away. So.
It's very pretty. I enjoy getting to see all of that. It's truly nice.
So fantastic food again tonight in the Michelangelo. We will start out with Appy's.
Let's do that, yeah. Now, I've had this before on Carnival, and I really enjoyed it. It's their stuffed mushrooms with Romano cheese.
We both had that.
Yeah. It's
was
good, hey?
It is. I'm not sure what the green sauce was.
Yeah, there is kind of like a little green, I think it's like a vegetable puree. Kind of creamy.
The mushrooms were really good. The funny thing is, I said to you at dinner, I said, I think when we had the escargot, that almost tastes more like mushrooms than the mushrooms tasted like mushrooms.
And I didn't comment.
Okay. Anyway, it was good though. It was.
They're really good. I really like that appy.
I think there was probably 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, I think there was 4. I also had an appy off of the Emerald Selects. And it's funny because I've never had ceviche before.
Okay.
And so
I've wanted to try it, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to have it.
Mm-hmm.
So they call it ceviche crudo, and it was marinated fish and shrimp. And there's mango, avocado, peppers, lime, onion, and cilantro. I found it really good. It's not something I would really like crave to go have, but it's quite fresh. To me, it reminded me like having a salsa, but with fish in it and shrimp.
It came in like a little oval bowl.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, it looked good.
A couple crackers with it. It was nice.
I had a salad. I had the Insalata Caprese. So I think that was the Caprese salad is what I think it was.
Yeah.
Tomatoes, mozzarella, and like a balsamic sauce on there. I enjoyed it. Tomatoey for sure.
Yeah, it was good.
But it was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I like that. It's like a good smaller size appy when you want one.
Yeah.
I quite enjoy it. Then moving on to the main entree.
I was actually surprised you ordered what you did order.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't think you'd order that, but go ahead and share what you had.
Okay, I guess so. But I went for something totally different. Again, it was off the Emerald Selects. It was the fried Mississippi catfish. So usually when I have fish, I have salmon. So if we're going for a whitefish, yeah, it's not like me. So obviously it was catfish, and it has a cornmeal crusted. It came with braised spinach, mac and cheese, and tartar sauce.
And what did you think?
Okay, so side note about myself, I usually don't salt my food.
Okay.
Like even if I have scrambled eggs, I don't salt them. The only thing I probably salt is my oatmeal or soup. So I found the fish a little bit salty.
Okay.
But my kids all accuse me of not salting the food ever. So that could just be a me thing. But I thought it was very tasty and it was good. And I really appreciate that the mac and cheese came out really hot.
Okay.
And it had extra cheese on top, which was good. And the spinach was expected. The spinach was good.
The spinach was as expected.
Yeah. The spinach.
I stole your tartar sauce to go with my meal.
Yes, because I like tartar sauce, but I don't like whatever. I'm neutral with it. I know you love tartar sauce.
So I had the barbecue pork spare ribs, which I was surprised how big that was. It was actually a huge rack of spare ribs, as well as
massive.
It was
Sorry
really
to cut you
big.
off. It was massive. I was like, it's a good thing there's bones in that, because that was like a massive piece of meat.
So that came with corn, coleslaw, a really small thing of coleslaw, and then steak fries. So I used the tartar sauce for the steak fries.
And did you like the tartar sauce?
It tasted good. It wasn't very thick.
Yeah, it was runnier.
It was more like a salad dressing almost.
Because I'm used to tartar sauce that almost has a consistency of like sour cream. So it was definitely runnier.
It was definitely runnier. So
yeah,
I enjoyed that. And the spare ribs, at one point the meat fell off the bone, so it was really good.
That's when you know the meat is good.
Yeah, and with like a barbecue sauce on it. So highly recommended.
It looked good.
And I did just walk by the buffet, and they're still serving it up there. So
good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And the pepper steak they were serving in the...
Oh, they were? Okay, yeah.
So dessert. We both had the same thing.
We did, yes.
You don't want to say what we had?
You go ahead.
Okay, so we had the Bartlett pear almond cake. And we have had this before. So we ordered it with ice cream as well. I find if you don't have the ice cream, it's maybe a little bit on the drier side, but the ice cream
really
spruces
good.
it up.
Vanilla ice cream with it.
Because it's
really
kind of
good.
like almost like a muffin-y type of thing with pear on top. So the ice cream just pulls it all together. But it doesn't automatically come.
It was a really nice meal. And our service this week has been fantastic.
Yeah. One of the I guess maitre d's stopped by and chatted with us for probably 5 minutes at the table. It was pretty quiet in the dining room just because we were still just leaving port. So it was nice to chat with her as well.
It was nice. We've had a really great time so far there.
And then an evening of entertainment.
Lots of entertainment.
Yeah.
So we went over to the Punchliner Comedy Club, which is in the Limelight Lounge. And they had a comedian on there tonight named John Crosta. Anyways, it was the 7:15 show. It was a PG one. And his show was called Did You Just Ask? And it was really funny.
That's one of the funnier ones I've seen in a long time. He just got on the ship yesterday, actually, in Puerto Vallarta. He flew over from the Jubilee. I think that's in Galveston.
Yes,
so he flew over to Puerto Vallarta and just got on this ship. yesterday, so that was our first time we've seen them.
Yeah, and it wasn't jokes that I've heard before, and so it was a lot of the encounters that he's had with guests.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the same ones that you hear repeated over and over again. This was new stuff.
Well, and I appreciate that sometimes the comedians will like spend a lot of time, or even the whole show, engaging with the crowd, and this was more actually him more telling jokes,
yes,
which was really good.
It was quite funny.
Yeah. From there, right as that ended, we actually got there a little bit late. We went over to the main theater. Now I can never remember what it's called. Teatro, Rosso.
Yes.
And we went to see...
What's age got to do with it?
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So that's more of a... It was almost like a game show for kids and adults.
Yes.
So the kids are working with the parents as a team, answering questions, kind of like categories type games or different games like that. To win. So
it was fun to watch.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
And it wasn't packed, but it was very well attended.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of people, and it was really a great game for families.
And they did things kind of like the Love and Marriage show, where, but not adult, of course, where they write like the kid writes something down and the parent writes something down and they see if they get a match. There was that kind of stuff as well. So it was actually quite fun.
It was fun. It was fun. Tonight there are still some other big things happening tonight. There is at 9:30 the Love and Marriage show, which is also in the Teatro Rosso for the main theater. And then the big party tonight at 10:45 is the 80s Rock and Glow party, which is happening outside on the Lido deck.
Yeah, so that's still happening tonight. We're not sure how much of it we're going to get to. We're going to try, but I don't know about the 80s Rock and Glow.
The deal is, we are planning to get off the ship tomorrow at 6:30 in the morning. So I think we're up at 5:30.
Yeah.
So we want to make the most of Cabo tomorrow. So
it's a short day in Cabo, and I think we can start getting off at 6:30. So we're going to be up really early, and we want to beat the rush off for the tenders as well. So we'll see how much energy we have. But any final thoughts on Mazatlan today?
It was humid. It was hot. It was a good thing we drank lots of water. And
the lighthouse being closed because it was too hot. I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Maybe.
Probably is. We did last year in the heat and we enjoyed it, but it was really hot. So
you definitely have to pace yourself in the warm weather. So it was a nice day though.
It was, for sure. So if you haven't done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the rest of this week's adventures here on the Carnival Firenze, if I can say that right. And we want to share that with you. So thank you for joining us. We're gonna head to bed in a little bit after we probably go to do a few more things. But we'll see you tomorrow in Cabo San Lucas. Good night, everyone, and take care.
Hey everyone, welcome to day 6 of our 7-night Mexican Riviera Cruise on the Carnival Firenze.
Today we are in Cabo San Lucas and we're excited to get on a tender boat and head into port.
We've just arrived, so let's head out and dive right into it.
What a beautiful morning it is here in Cabo. We've got Medano Beach over here and all the resorts. Downtown Cabo, as well as all the tender boats waiting to start tendering. That's supposed to start around 6:30 this morning. Over this way, we've got Land's End and the Cabo Arch.
If you enjoy the towel animals, you'll want to stop by the Lido deck and check out this great display of towel animals. There are so many different kind of animals here. It's really fun to walk by, to try and guess what they are.
That one there is my favorite. I think it's a penguin.
Or find your favorite one. They're really cute and you can tell a lot of effort and creativity has been put into these.
It's currently about 6:45 in the morning and we're heading ashore. The last water shuttle back to the ship today is at 1:45 p.m. So it's a short day here in Cabo. We had to wait about 10 minutes or so to get onto the tender boats.
Now we've been told if you wait much longer, the lineup gets pretty long.
So we're out bright and early. Behind the boat in the background, you'll see a beach. That's where we're hoping to head this morning to get some beach time. But first we have to sail through the marina to get off the tender boat.
The tender ride is only about a 10-minute ride, so it's really quite short.
It's been a nice calm morning. Hey look, there's some sea lions sitting out on the dock here.
The beach we are walking to this morning is Playa El Casario. On Google Maps, it also shows as Chontero Beach or Playa Coral Negro.
So we'll continue down the cruise pier here, and once we get to the corner where all the vendors are, we're gonna hang a left and head past the vendors, and then we're gonna take a right away at the Marina Mercado. And we'll head about a block and a half down this road here, which will take us all the way down to Boulevard Paseo de la Marina. So it's not too far. At all the condos here, we're gonna hang a left. And there were some bike taxis here as well. I'm sure they'd take you down to the beach. We'll head past the half roundabout here, which is also the bus stop. So that's where we came from, and we'll continue to the left here. The sidewalk is really nice. It's quite wide. It's well maintained. There's little palm trees in it. It's a gorgeous walk. The road curves to the left. And I'll peer back through the fence here so you can kind of see where we came from. So we were down near the orange buildings towards the back there. And we're basically at the beach.
It's only an 8-minute walk, less than half a mile. It's level. It's quite a nice stroll.
There are some outhouses here if you need them, and the beach again is Playa El Corsario.
Well, hello, my name is Jesus. I rent umbrellas here in La Empacadora. The chairs are 150 pesos, umbrellas are 250 pesos. And if you guys need water, cokes, beers, Gatorades, we got that too. It's for 50 pesos each. Okay, amigos?
Okay, and are you here every day?
Every day.
Every day? Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, my friend.
Yeah.
So if you're coming down with US cash, you can pay $10 for a chair or $20 for an umbrella.
This is beautiful down here. A little bit rustic with the walls and stuff. You thought there was a seal, but it was a person.
Snorkeling or something.
Should we pick a spot?
Yeah.
Why don't we go down here?
You're allowed to bring your beach towels off the cruise ship ones, but we actually bring our own because we have some really thin pack towel ones, and that way they don't take up a lot of room in our backpack. So when we head into town later, we're not lugging a great big bag full of towels.
Maybe we'll link those in the description if you're interested. They're really great. We bring them on pretty much every trip we go on.
They're good.
So for the most part, this beach we have to ourselves. It's quite early in the morning, but it's actually pretty nice out here. And like Andrea said, it's only about 7 or 8 minutes from the cruise dock. There's the ship, Carnival Firenze. And we're out here early in the morning before it's super duper hot, which is, it's really nice out right now. Whew.
It's not as warm as the pool on the ship yesterday, that's for sure.
A little bit more of a locals beach, which is okay. And a few birds looking for food, but last time we were here, or the last few times I should say, we rented the glass bottom boats and went out on the arch tour down there. We've made stops at Lovers Beach and Pelican Beach. If you're interested in those videos, we'll link them below, so if you want to see what that's like. We're not going to be doing that today. Andrea's enjoying the water. Can't be that cold because otherwise she wouldn't be in there. So what are your thoughts on this beach?
This beach is really nice. It's about 9:30 now, and there are definitely more people from the cruise ship coming down here. But compared to the other beaches, this is really quiet and really relaxing.
Yeah, we've been here for a couple of hours, so really great place. It's still pretty quiet. Well, that was a gorgeous beach. I think we're gonna head back to the Malecón area and stroll down there and see what we can find to do.
As we came into the gate, we went and used the restrooms inside. They're $1 each, but they're really clean, so it's kind of worth it.
Good place to change after being at the beach.
Guys, you want to go by the arch?
The vendors are super aggressive today.
Yeah.
We've been asked for a boat ride about 150 times.
Want to go to the arch, guys?
Thank you.
One more. Being that we're the only ship in port today and it's quite early in the morning, the vendors are working really hard to make a living.
Down here in Cabo, there are a lot of cool things to check out, like this surfboard display. It's cool to look at and take photos of.
There's also a walking map so you know exactly where you're headed. Most of the Malecón walks right around the marina area. As we continue along the Malecón, there's lots of vendors again selling excursions or fishing tours, yacht trips, all sorts of cool stuff. You can grab a photo with a marlin.
Even if you don't go fishing, you can still get your marlin photo.
There's a lighthouse, and of course the Cabo sign. Great spot for selfies.
Definitely, it's fun.
There's so many fish down there.
Swimming in a circle.
Starbucks down here. There's upstairs as well. There's Hard Rock Cafe, Senor Frogs. Here's the big shopping mall. So Andrea may have a few blisters, so conveniently there's a Walmart right here.
A few might be an understatement. We'll like spare you all the details, but the bottom of my foot is pretty raw right now.
Yeah, we're gonna go in there and grab some band-aids. Hello, Cabo Marina. Bevies, socks, and band-aids.
Band-aids, hopefully this helps.
And you're doing the socks and sandals look?
Doing the socks and sandals. Making the best of the situation,
So this is a fun little find. Behind Walmart, there's actually a McDonald's here as well. But there's the official fire department store of Cabo. Let's go in and take a look. It's right here at the fire station, in the fire hall.
Inside you will find ball caps for $22, glass mugs, a variety of t-shirts in a lot of different sizes, travel mugs, glassware, tank tops, a lot more t-shirts to look at, lifeguard clothing, collectible pins, stickers, and patches. You will also find a variety of Cabo police gear.
So this store actually supports the fire department here in Cabo. So especially if you have someone who's works at the fire department or the police station, they had some really cool souvenirs in there. So I think we're gonna cut back through the mall over to the Malecón area, but really nice fountains here. And another Los Cabos sign. This is right on the Walmart side of the entrance to the mall. Inside the mall, you can let the fish nibble on your feet if you like, or you can do some shopping. If you forgot anything on your trip, this is a great place. They have pretty much anything you might need here between the mall and Walmart. Upstairs, there's also a food fair. But what we want to check out is the balcony by the food fair. This would be a great place to grab a coffee and come sit out here, enjoy the views overlooking the marina and the Malecón down below. I think we're going to continue on that way down the Malecón. From right here by the Luxury Avenue Mall, it's about a mile all the way back to the cruise dock. So if you continue down here, this will take you to Medano Beach, way down there. So it is a bit of a trek around the whole marina to get here, but so it's been fun exploring the Malecón here, but I think we're gonna turn around and head back to the ship. Hot enough for you?
Yeah, I'm actually getting to that point where I'm like, I either need shade or air conditioning.
Look at, because they're eating good over here, and they're
Wanna try it?
They must have gone underneath. Our tenderboat back to the ship is a double-decker tenderboat, which is much bigger than this morning. On our way back, this is a fantastic spot to grab photos of the ship. Now we're kind of hungry, so we're going to head up to the Lido deck and go grab some lunch.
Today for lunch, I'm going to have the Tomodoro. It is the Mexican-Italian fusion restaurant. It is complimentary, and I'm going to have one of their burritos. I start out by choosing my tortilla shell, either wheat or jalapeno. Then my meat, chicken, beef, or shrimp. Plus they have a great variety of fresh toppings.
And I'm gonna have the Guy's Burger Joint. This is also complimentary, and they have a variety of different burgers. The Plain Jane, the Straight Up, the Pepperoni Pizza Burger, the Ringer, and the Super Melty Moots. They make the burger right here in front of you. They load you up with French fries, and they've also got a toppings bar with more side dishes and extra toppings for your burger. Lunch?
Yeah, burrito time. I got the shrimp one. It's really big. And the wheat shell.
A double ringer with some lettuce and sauces, fries. How's your burrito?
It's good. It fell apart though because it was a little too big, but
Delicious lunch after a long day out there. We call this the upside down ice cream cone.
After our delicious lunch, we went outside to watch the beautiful sail away. Cabo is a gorgeous city to sail out of.
We got to sail past the Arch and Land's End. It was fantastic out there. Extremely hot.
It was really hot.
Yeah.
And then after that, we took a break.
We did, yeah. You had to rest your feet.
My
the,
feet.
The blisters.
Oh, they're so sore to walk. I look rather awkward. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to put on a movie in the cabin.
Air conditioning. I think I took a snooze.
You definitely took a snooze. So I rested my toes, and then we got cleaned up, and now we're ready for a formal night tonight.
Yeah, we should be in Michelangelo again at the after the ship, and hopefully at our table right by the window. So we're excited about formal night. I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
It's been another fun evening here on the Carnival Firenze, and lots of activities and a really great meal.
Yeah, some great food and entertainment tonight. It's been a busy night,
so much happening tonight. It's been busy, busy, busy. But let's start with our formal dinner.
Yeah, formal night. It was wonderful. We got our usual spot by the window, and it was sunny as we sailed away.
I also call this lobster night too, because everybody wants to know which night has lobster.
Yeah, that was tonight.
That was tonight.
We'll get to that in a second. But I know you wanted to say what you saw out the window.
Yes, so out the window, unfortunately Ken missed it. He didn't see it. I saw two things. First, I could tell there was a whale way out there because I could see the spouting of the water going up.
Mhm.
But I also saw dolphins next to the ship, and one went up and did a flip and went down. So unfortunately you missed it, but I happened to see it. So
I'm sad that I missed it. We did see a ton of dolphins the other day. Who I'm really sad for is we had just been chatting with the maitre d', and she had said that she's never seen a dolphin
while working on the
while
ship.
working on the ship, and then about 2 minutes later, one did a flip right outside our window. It was really ironic timing. I felt bad for her.
I did look around to see if she was still in the area, but she was gone. So, and the dolphins were gone so quick that you even missed it. So.
Yeah, we've seen flips from dolphins a few times.
Yeah.
It's really cool when they do that. So the food, appies. So at the formal dinner, we both had the calamari.
And it was good. It was nice and crispy. It comes in a crispy buttermilk batter. So, and it's good. And there's that tomato sauce that you can dip into.
And some like roasted peppers and things in there.
Yeah.
That was enjoyable. I had a second appy as well. The spinach salad. So that came with walnuts and a little bit of raspberry in there and blue cheese dressing. Actually, I really like that. I used to not be a blue cheese fan, but I'm really starting to enjoy it. So you don't like it?
I don't like blue cheese. I like feta cheese, but blue cheese,
No.
no.
All right, we'll move on. The main course. There was quite a few really good things tonight. Do you want to start with yours?
Yeah, so I had the prime rib, which came with a baked potato and green beans, and I love the green beans. They were really good. I liked everything else too, but I love the green beans, ironically. The baked potato does come with fixings such as sour cream and bacon, and then they also bring out horseradish for the prime rib. It was really good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
And I had...
and gravy. Sorry, cut you off. And gravy.
Well, and broccoli. You had my broccoli.
I stole your broccoli, and you didn't like put up a fuss at all. You seemed quite okay with it.
So I ordered the lobster tail, and that came with mashed potatoes and broccoli, which you stole, which that's okay. The lobster tail was good. It has a little kind of buttery dipping sauce for it. A decent size, actually.
Yeah, but I've seen much smaller on cruises, so I was kind of surprised. I was like, wow.
The plate itself isn't a lot of food.
No.
So typically on lobster night I'll order something else. What I really want is lobster and steak, so I just ordered the strip loin steak, which is the one that's available every night, and that came with more potatoes and kind of onions, kind of a chopped up style. So the steak was good. It was decent size as well. That went perfect with my lobster tail.
So you enjoyed that?
I did, yeah.
So a side note, Carnival does allow you to order 2 entrees with dinner without an additional cost.
Yeah, I think the third one was $5.
That's right.
If you want a third entree.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was really good. Dessert tonight.
We had the same thing?
Yeah, one of our favorites, and it was the creme brulee.
And it was perfect.
Yeah.
And the top, you know, when you hit it with the spoon, had that nice, almost like ice, you know? Like
it's like a skating rink on there. You can lift up the ice. It's really good. I enjoy that. It's not ice. It's sugar. It's quite sweet though, sugar. So it goes good with a coffee or something like that.
Definitely. It was really good. Then we went from dinner.
Basically straight over to line up for comedy.
Yeah.
So the Punchliner comedy was in the Limelight Lounge again tonight. The gentleman's name was CJ Jones, and he's one of the people I think who just got on the ship in Puerto Vallarta. So we haven't seen him before. No. He was super funny.
He was funny.
Yeah,
it was good.
Yeah.
A lot of laughing.
A lot of laughing.
The room was really laughing.
Yeah.
And I don't know that there were many seats left.
No,
so
it was pretty full.
One that you would want to get there a little bit early.
Well, and they did back-to-back of the exact same show, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So,
okay, yeah, it was popular. So, it was definitely popular.
And then from there, we had a couple minutes. We went over to the Piazza area, or the atrium, and the White Hot Night Party was going on.
And that went on for a while.
Yeah, they go through quite a bunch of popular songs that everyone recognizes.
And the Fun Squad is down there, like, really grooving to the music. Like, full out, enthusiastic.
They know their dance moves.
And they're getting, you know, everyone else involved, and we're having fun.
Our cruise director, Joey, he gets up on the bar and starts dancing up there. It's really awkward for the person sitting there. It's kind of funny, actually. And then he said to them, "Oh, aren't you glad you picked this spot?" or something like that. So it's kind of funny, but that's fun. Quite a few people dressed in white, and yeah, it was really good.
Actually, yeah, you're right. There was a big participation in the wearing white. Now, if you forgot to bring something white, though, you could still go join the party.
Yeah,
there were other people down there.
I would say though, like at dinner, not everyone was in white.
No,
most people weren't in white, but at the party, there was a lot of people.
Most of them were in white. Yeah, and it's also fun again to watch. In the atrium on the different levels, looking down. If you just want to people watch, it's entertaining and listen to the music. It's fun.
And then from there we went over to the Teatro Rosso theater. So that's the theater on the front of deck 4 and 5.
The main theater.
And there's a show we hadn't seen before.
No, we hadn't. It was Color My World. So it was a love story. And you know, I've seen this now a few times and I quite like it. They have a screen at the back of the stage, and rather than having all the props that you're moving on and off, that keeps changing. So it changes the setting and it's kind of like interactive with the show. Yeah,
and it's lots of colors. It's like you said, a love story. There was actually some painting in it.
A lot of dancing.
A lot of dancing.
Amazing singing.
They had these fun, I don't know, big jumbo ribbons that came down from the ceiling that they were dancing around with, and even into the audience. So it was really neat. A good show. We'd never seen that one before. So
I enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it. I did also want to mention I like to use cruise ship towels at home, so we did buy the new Carnival towel. I'll show you what they look like because they're using them on the ship now as well. So they're kind of a blue-gray with red stripes with the Carnival logo, and they're actually using these by the pool now rather than the blue ones. So I grabbed one of those. So they come in a plastic bag like this. They're $22 if you're interested. So we like to bring home a towel and use them at home.
I think they're a little bit smaller than the old blue ones that were out on the other ships.
We can't confirm.
To me, they seem a little bit smaller, but so maybe
they're still
not.
big.
But they're still a good size.
Yeah. So yeah, fantastic day in Cabo. Your favorite thing from the day?
Yeah, sea lions when they were like barking, and it was like echoing because they went under the dock, and it was like, yeah. I don't know. To me,
they're fun.
Yeah, they remind me of dogs.
that free or complimentary, it's not even complimentary, the free beach is, we were surprised at how nice it was.
It was really nice.
Because we've gone past there many times before, and always said we should go check out that beach, and we finally did. I would definitely go back there.
It's nice, especially if you're wanting just to swim and enjoy the beach. If you're wanting to go to the bar or have lots of music, then I would go over to Medano Beach. But if you're just wanting to swim and relax,
there weren't any shops there or anything. It was just beach. But and no place to change either. So.
No, there were some outhouses around the corner that I think were open.
I wouldn't change it.
No, I wouldn't either.
We paid the $1 in the little shopping mall.
Yeah. But I don't know if they were even open if you did need them. So not a lot of facilities there is what I'm trying to say.
But tomorrow is our final day on the ship, a sea day. There's still tons to do on the ship, so we're excited. Packing, there's all sorts of shows going on. It's going to be an amazing day. So I think we're going to head to bed and see you tomorrow for day 7. So good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on upcoming cruising videos. Take care. Bye-bye. Welcome everyone to day 7 of our Mexican Riviera Cruise here on the Carnival Firenze.
Today is a sea day, but there is loads of activities happening today on the ship and plenty of things that we plan to check out.
It's our final day, so we do need to pack up a little bit later, but it's still going to be an amazing day. So let's go ahead and dive right into day 7. We just got back to our room from breakfast, and our room was already made up, and we had a cute little heart on our bed with a thank you card and from our room steward.
You know, I appreciate the little extra step, like having the animals, the towel animals on the bed and stuff every day. It's an extra touch. It's cute.
Yeah, I think we had one every day if I remember.
I think so, yeah.
So some cruises we haven't, so it's nice I really enjoy them.
Even the adults like the towel animals.
The towels, yeah.
Yeah, they're fun.
So we actually just started out our day and went to Sea Day brunch in the Michelangelo. We were actually kind of in the main area. We didn't ask for a window seat today like usual. We were in the main area with the big statue and
the naked David with a little leaf.
He's got a leaf in front of him. Kind of in the big open 2-story part in the middle. It was actually kind of nice to sit in there because we hadn't sat in there.
Yeah, it was nice to see the other part of the restaurant. And we took our time this morning. Our poor waiter had to pour us coffee.
Too many times.
Many times. We just really enjoyed our morning. I didn't feel rushed at all though to hurry out. There's no pressure. There's still lots of empty tables and I don't know, it just felt relaxing.
Yeah. Sea Day brunch started at 8:30 this morning. Now, of course, the main buffet was open earlier, and I think they had just a quick continental breakfast that started at 6, if I believe, this morning. So you know, if you're up early, there was still stuff to eat.
Absolutely.
But in the Michelangelo for the brunch, we had the yogurt parfait.
Yes, I do love that. But you had a little giggle about the yogurt parfait.
I did, because it says fresh berries or wild berries or something like that on that. And there was one blueberry on top, which is fine. I wasn't expecting it for the fruit, but I kind of giggle because just because it says it in the menu doesn't mean you're getting it. So wild berry could mean one blueberry.
One berry.
Yeah. But I enjoy the yogurt parfait.
Yeah, they're very generous on the nuts. Like it is like almost like a granola on top.
Yeah,
it's
and
really
the
nice.
yogurt's really good as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's good.
You have to dig through the nuts to get to the yogurt, though. It's pretty deep.
It's actually quite filling. I always kind of forget that it's pretty filling.
We both had kind of the same entree
Similar.
with different sides for the main course. So we both had the French toast.
And it came with diced up peaches on top, and then your syrup, and then we asked for butter as well. Did we both? You had hash browns too?
I had hash browns, scrambled eggs, sausage and bacon. So it was a pretty big, hearty meal.
Whereas I went with the eggs over easy, and then I asked for the chicken sausage. Although I think your pork sausage tastes better.
Yeah, you had some of it, and you thought it was better.
Yeah, it was all good, but I would have next time I would have the pork one.
So I enjoyed doing the Sea Day brunch.
Yes.
There's all sorts of like burgers and chicken and different things as well, so it's not just breakfast items.
And of course orange juice, which is funny because I didn't see the orange juice on the menu. I just know that it's available.
The only ones I saw on the menu are the ones that you pay for, the special
the fresh
juice.
squeeze ones. So if you're looking for a different juice, just ask your waiter because they may have it.
Now from there, we went down to the main theater.
The Teatro Rosso. That's my best guess of how to say it.
And they were recording the morning wave show with cruise director Joey and his special guest. It was actually quite comedic this morning.
It was funny. I think I was surprised how much I enjoyed the wave show. It was really funny, and yet it felt genuine. The guest that he had on with him is a member from the Fun Squad. That's actually her contract is ending, so he was teasing her, but there just felt like some genuine like appreciation for one another.
Yeah, no,
so
for sure.
It's nice when it feels real.
Yeah. Now right after that we left because we know how to get off the ship because we've done it before.
Yeah, because it's the disembarkation talk.
Yeah, so they have the disembarkation talk. We've sailed on Carnival recently, so we know how to do that. But if you're first time sailing or haven't sailed in a while, we recommend going to that. They kind of talk about the digital disembarkation, which we've already done, and the process of getting off tomorrow. So you should probably, if you're not sure, send one person from your cabin to check that out.
Especially if you're picking up things like taking alcohol off the ship, because you have to pick that up.
It explains all of that and times and all that. So. But there's so much going on the ship today to explore and do. Stuff is all day. We have a busy schedule today, so let's head out and do some of that. We want to show you outside on the front of deck 9 and 10. So we're on deck 9 right now, and you can go out over top of the bridge. And out here at the front of the ship on deck 9, fantastic views off the front, overlooking the bow. And if you walk off to the side here, we're actually right on top of the bridge right now. So the part that sticks out of the bridge, we're on top of that. And you can look down the whole side of the ship on both sides of the ship. There's fun benches that say Carnival Firenze. And we can head up the stairs here outside to deck 10, where there's another large deck. And this wraps around to the doors on the side where you can head in, which is super handy for us because that's right where our cabin was. You can look down over deck 9 where we're standing a moment ago. But we're gonna head down to deck 5 to the Tuscan Lounge. Right now there's trivia happening, but at 11:15, the towel folding demonstration is starting.
Make sure you pull the towels again. Put the towels on the floor. Keep down rolling. Yes. Let me see it. Let me put it up so I can see it. Hold it. Yes. Beautiful. Just like that. Everyone, show me first. Break his back. Yes. Break it. No. Pow. No. Pow. There you go. Make sure you open up and put it inside, okay? There you go. Look what you've done. I can't hear you. What is that?
Well, there are plenty of events going on this afternoon. We stopped at a whole bunch of them, actually.
We did. We actually stopped in a coffee with the cast in the Tuscan Lounge. So they had the playlist production crew up there.
Yeah.
And it was a chance for the cruisers to ask them questions.
Yeah, this started right basically after the towel folding. We went outside for a few minutes and then went to that. So yeah, question and answers with the cast from Playlist Productions. And the questions came from the audience and it was actually quite interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting to hear a little bit and to see the personal side and to see them as people and not just cast members.
And a little bit of like their life on the cruise ship, that sort of thing. So we didn't stay there too long. We went actually up for lunch at this point to the Il Mercato meatballs and sausages up on deck 11.
So this overlooks the pool this in the midship. And we had various things because there's a lot of options up there.
We did. This is actually, this is the first time I've eaten there on this cruise. There was a lot of good stuff on the menu.
There was.
Yeah.
And big meatballs.
So it starts out, you kind of go through a little salad section. There was various different salads. Caesar salad, you had kind of a Greek-y type. It wasn't Greek, but it had chickpeas or something.
It was like a spicy, oh yes, I had that, but I also had one that was like a spicy coleslaw.
Okay, I had that one.
Yeah.
Too. And then there was potato salad.
Yes, and it had like big chunks of potato in it. And I liked the potato salad. It was really good.
You could get sausages and hot dogs there. So around the corner you can kind of make your own. And they had meatballs. They served those up and they were huge. They were like a tennis ball.
So I had one that had tomato sauce, which was good, but I also had one in the Alfredo and mushroom sauce.
Okay.
And I thought that one was much better.
I had the tomato sauce one.
Okay.
But yeah,
not a lot of flavor in the meatball itself, so you want the sauce with it.
Well, they had different sauces and condiments so that you could add as much flavor as you wanted, but those are huge meatballs.
They were quite filling.
I also had the steak and cheese kind of sandwich, pressed type of sandwich, which was really good. They had chips out there, all sorts of stuff. So lots of different sandwiches that you can choose from, turkey and different ones. So.
And it was pretty quick.
Yeah, it was.
Last night actually, late last night, I went and had the turkey one for a night snack, and it was good. I enjoyed it.
There's also a little beverage station right beside it as well. So.
Yes, with all the same beverages that you would find like in the
not coffee, I don't think, but the kind of lemonade iced tea sort of thing. So that was delicious. Now, then the temptation begins.
I went to look only.
The chocolate extravaganza in the Lido Marketplace buffet. Yeah.
So this runs only from 12 to 2:30, and it's in the dessert section. So you have to go that. It'd be very easy to miss it.
And the line was pretty long, probably like 30 feet deep. So.
But interestingly enough, though, only one side had a lineup. Had we gone to the other side?
Well, but then you couldn't get to the treats.
Oh, okay.
So the line for the main treats was only on one side.
Yeah.
But they had kind of all sorts of toppings and things. They had
hard scooped ice cream.
Hard scooped ice cream. They dipped stuff in chocolate for you, or they kind of poured chocolate on like pineapple, different things like that, and then cakes and all sorts of stuff. So there was quite a bit.
It was really
choose from.
good.
Yeah.
Although I kind of had that like too much sugar feeling after. Ooh.
So you actually took your plate of chocolate to the theater.
I took it right downstairs to the questions and awesome with Joey.
So that's Joey, the cruise director. He's leaving actually in a couple sailings, I believe, but then he's coming back in the winter. So
Yes, actually a lot of staff are switching in the next couple weeks. This is the inaugural cruise for the Firenze.
The inaugural staff cruise, yeah. So some of those contracts are ending, but a lot of them are coming back. So
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So question and awesome with Joey. They pass the microphone around and people can ask questions, and he's pretty honest in his answers. There's some funny stories he told, and just stuff that goes on around the show.
He's been a great cruise director, especially with intermingling with the crowd and chatting to people. I've witnessed him just how he, especially with the kids and stuff, is so kind. I haven't talked to him personally, but he seems like a very nice cruise director.
Yeah, and he seems pretty good at dancing. You can tell he likes to dance. So.
Yeah, he's pretty funny too.
Yeah. But yeah, lots of great questions were asked. It's always fun to hear kind of life behind the scenes with that. While he was speaking though, they were selling bingo cards because bingo basically started right as soon as that ended.
Yeah, they actually mentioned that our bingo host just won an award for the best bingo host in all of Carnival.
Yeah.
So if you like bingo, this is the ship to be on.
That doesn't mean you're going to win. Somebody has to win.
No, that's true, that's true. But I think you'll have more fun.
Yeah. But what are we doing now?
We're going to go up to the Lido and take in some sunshine before we get back to LA and, enjoy the rest of this vacation.
And I think we're going to burn off some of that chocolate extravaganza here at the jogging track. It's located on deck 12 right by the Carnival WaterWorks. It's 4 laps to 1 mile. We're right here by the Lido pool and we'll head down the side of the ship. Lots of loungers here. Got the mini golf and the high ropes. Goes right around the back by the Versilla pool, past the sports courts, mini golf, high ropes, and the Lido pool. Well, what a magnificent evening we had here on the Carnival Firenze.
It was truly fantastic.
It was wonderful. Such a great show we just came from. We'll talk about that in a moment, but we're going to jump back to 4 o'clock. We actually got ready for dinner and went to a show first and then dinner. So 4 o'clock, we went to the Teatro Rosso.
We saw there the world works here. Now it's common on a cruise on the final night that you'll see some kind of event where they'll showcase a lot of the staff.
So you can say thank you and celebrate.
And so I was expecting that, but this was actually a lot more than that. They had the Playlist Productions cast out there. They were singing
and dancing.
They had the children come out on stage who've been part of the kids club. They did a song and some sign language.
Yeah, it was really good. Probably about 5 songs they did. And then they had people carrying flags of many of the nations who are represented by the employees here on the ship. So
I think they said it's like 60 nationalities.
It was a lot. It was a lot. I think there was 36 flags if I remember correctly.
I don't think they could fit 60 flags nicely up there, but because it was a pretty full stage.
Yeah.
It
was awesome to show our appreciation and for one last show for us as well. So but we were surprised because you could have easily have missed it because it was before dinner at 4 o'clock.
Yes.
So from there we went down to the Michelangelo main dining room and got our usual seat by the window, and it was gorgeous out there tonight.
It was pretty. There were some clouds in the sky, and so the sun rays were coming through and landing on the ocean, and it was so pretty. I just kept staring out at the window because it was truly gorgeous.
It was really nice out there. So we'll quickly go through what we had for dinner for our final night here. So our appetizers.
Yes.
We went pretty basic. We were still pretty full from lunch. So
I was looking at the list going, what do you think is the smallest? And I think part of my problem was that I enjoyed a whole plate full of goodies. Part of the chocolate extravaganza earlier. So my fault, but yeah.
I went with the Caesar salad, which I've had a couple times throughout the cruise, and it was good. I enjoy their salad dressing on their Caesar salad dressing.
You like it?
Yeah.
So I went with one of the Emerald Select item. I had the fried tomatoes, which is a green tomatoes, and it's breaded and fried. And then it has a Creole shrimp sauce that you can dip into. So it was good. And I was thankful it wasn't really big.
And you said it was green tomatoes because last time you had it, it was red tomatoes.
Yes.
On a different ship.
On a different Carnival ship, I had red tomatoes. This time it was green. So I think it was more authentic this time.
Yeah. So, and then our main course, I think you were excited this was on there. We both had the same thing.
We did. And so I just wrote down what it is in English, skipping the Italian. It was the beef braised brisket with fondant potato. So it's like half a baked potato with cheese on top. It was good. And then some roasted vegetables.
I'm going to attempt it in Italian.
Okay, you go ahead.
Petro di manzo brasto. Anyway.
I don't know. I think we could use some help in the Italian part.
It was really good. I enjoyed it. The meat basically fell apart.
Incredibly tender and flavorful. It was really
And the cheese
good.
on the potato.
It wasn't the biggest piece of meat, but
No.
again, I was thankful because I wasn't even hungry to begin with. So, but it was truly good.
And great service again tonight.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
All the staff in there are just top level. Amazing.
And then dessert, again, there was a few different options. We were drawn to one of our favorites, but it's called something else on here.
Yes.
And it's a little bit different.
Are you gonna try some more Italian?
Yes, the spumoni cassata.
So it's just like the baked Alaska, except there was more green ice cream in it.
It was a darker green too.
Yes.
Like it was like a different ice cream.
And then you didn't notice it in yours, but mine had quite a bit of like dried fruit in it, kind of like a fruit cake. So
Yeah.
I didn't really love the extra bits of fruit in it. I would have preferred the traditional baked Alaska, but overall it was good.
It was still good.
It was good, yeah.
So a fantastic dinner, and there we said bye to our wait staff for the week, and yeah. From there, we actually went and browsed through a few of the stores. We had a little bit of time to kill before we got in line for a fantastic show. So I just want to say something funny.
Yeah, I'm hoping you're gonna share this.
So we got in line. The doors opened at 7 o'clock. So
half hour before
the show. And we got in line actually about 15 minutes before that because tonight is kind of a showstopper. And two gentlemen walk up and they were wondering what time the doors open show starts. And we had a good giggle because on the
in the app
it says doors open at 7. And
it said Doors Open Variety Show.
So they thought they thought the show was called Doors Open, which was just when the doors open half an hour before the main show. We had a really good chuckle about that. It was fun. But tonight it was the Carnival Live, and we have a special guest tonight. It was Candace Glover, who won American Idol season 12, and
it was amazing.
It was
completely amazing.
Her voice is next level.
It's just powerful, crazy powerful. She's saying like big hits like Whitney Houston, like
Spice Girls.
Well, she was Spice Girls, Aretha Franklin, like it was like
it was really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Probably did about 35 minutes or so, and it's just her on stage with her vocals, just fantastic.
Yeah.
It was so
really
good. Like to the point, if we didn't have to pack, I might go back again.
Yeah.
Because there's a second show of that tonight.
She was amazing.
And they're kind of doing a little red carpet thing in the atrium right now, where there's kind of a meet and greet if you want photos with her as well. So she just got on yesterday in Cabo, and I guess she's getting off tomorrow. So she's just here for the one night. So
a special treat.
Yeah, that was such a special treat to see her.
It truly was.
Other than that, we have to pack still.
We do have to pack.
It's getting late and our luggage needs to be out the door there. It says 10 o'clock on one paperwork, 11 o'clock in our app. So we'll split the difference and go 10:30.
So we gotta pack up this room and organize for tomorrow.
Any final thoughts on our last day here and the ship?
It's been amazing. It has been a great vacation. Oh, you know what I did want to just point out? You know the weather has been good when you've been wearing sunscreen and you have a watch tan like this.
Yes, good job on the watch tan. Yeah, it's been an amazing week. I really enjoyed the ship. I really like the Italian vibe and the difference in this ship. It's just unique, so I've really enjoyed that. But yeah, it's been our final day, so I hope you enjoyed this week of vlogs. If you want to hit that subscribe button, it would really help us out in growing this channel. We have more travel videos and cruising videos coming up that we'd like to share with you. And thank you so much again for joining us this week on the Carnival Firenze. Until next time, happy cruising and take care.